the man. Yes, you bet me at the Aboa Ghana Mebuno. Titri, one more day at Jomaye. And until graphic the Aba and pay 20,000 youth jobs initiative unveiled and Vice President and an infoni at the Hanoma. And dra with me a luncheon a kama pa na chief executive Oracle Fiba at Japan. and the name had a year graphic double cracha no any man pay one more HMO ma a year about the bono and brady a course no dear say graphic and the details no at the aba na we share a year Minister, we are in charge of employment and labor relation. What also emphony at the Hanomo Ignatius Bafuwa and Wane Omampenya Bediache Ejina Hanoma and Dra one more airline over 20,000 youth jobs initiative are buying a percent with me a year na etime eboa titru mabunu one more any juma a yes say no initiative no and no amanebo and no na anope civil society organizations no pacho they are up in arms. Na womu edwa bruta na womu edwa nyina no ene se the minister in charge of lands and natural resources can no cry there womu ente ye the womu ka nyina no ene se lithium no ya kwakwa sign deal no mpacho it is not in the best interest of Ghanaians national interest no minister no one consider ansa na wo kwakwa sign this deal no. In any case, civil society organizations are who do want to be brina no sorry. One more HMO said there be deal no na enye under a certificate of agency. One more nima the crontia minister no apepre no wako sign lithium deal no. At the time our parliament ewo ahomejemu na went to me antwen my parliament no ama metna say anhwehwemo ansana ye de ensa behye nkrata ase a yetime e de ensa ahyase eno nti womo eba no pay a graphic abo abane womo asem yetiatia suspend lithium agreement civil society tells government details no and pay eno munchemo ana mede amount na aye the Institute of Economic Affairs ana endra e won kran womo a year round table discussion about lithium nya say ye hwe say yebetimi etu na aboa o my Ghana na afeyenso yetimi enyam mfaso pa na eno mu ana nkomo a ti say ni nyina no epie free mo ebaye anope unya graphic ni bia na watimi akenkan all hands on deck to save nation from economic challenges and rather the University of Professional Studies a year public forum no aseno ada orampia dem eko jinemo ana okokasa ye setitinani na ni nyina mu no na wo kire mu se baabi a yedru sesei no ene o man no economic difficulties ne challenges a ye komuni nyina no a lack of leadership, proper leadership, and a day about bedru baby a yedri. One more ya can do for your man and may your man and sending in touch yeno, one more eboapa kahobi, and a yaba bedru baby a yedri. I don't think Ghana, as I said, your may need daho. Now, leaders are ye selecting no, your selecting leadership, one more bit me abuaye. Now, one more when is Swadihuna, one more bit me a day a jinaso, a ye, a free sow, how any amani huna you almost say, I don't pay a idea say, Kratafe to do. What they are manipulating in ano edia. But why Ghana's lithium agreement is good? There's a civil society organizations no criticize no nancrophons with Jinafa. Na wamu chrim, wamu bojim, wamu bochrim say lithium ni the agreement ni the papa free Kwame Nkrumah pens will be seen ne. Open agreement ya sign ya papa dia. Not just a lithium agreement or my Ghana. And page 41, Daily Graphic, the Bocrachano, Appiah Kubi, Edia Bampacho Pebina Kenkai, na Ubehu details, no, Nina. Ghanaian Times said about 120 million Ghana cedis boost for youth employment as Vice President launches YEA Business Employment Assistance Program. Mampenya Bedi Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia. And I think so candidate and Afranka Tuni edema a year NPP Amanyoko no and anope Nimfoni eda a year Ghanaian Times the Bokrata no enim wade amanebono ede aba and Kobono medical chomudada ewo graphic name na also let's give stiffer punishment to individuals and businesses involved in Galamsey Shraj boss Ura Mr. Joseph a year hotel and an infoni eda Ghanaian Times the Bokrata no edima wodi sa nkomo ise baby a omayeno Galamsey no ehon sensem no Akuoko dru no se ya me amre na ya mfa asotwe mapa amfa man krankro enu nyuma yeku ahodo a wo mo ye Galamsey ese ye niema na ebedru baby no oman ye ho bekire ya pa na ho kire nkwa dia start badada because they say no bi bia anye kwala ye wo mu nyina no bebre na no eni in Galamsey related communities no enti anopen I say Ghanaian Times the Bokrata no abo amanie wade ho details no ede about 10 illegal miners arrested for mining in Oda River and Forest Reserve. And only Guswa ya no can ya no see ya kra. wɔn gu so deforest no wɔn deforest ni two forest ni nyinaa no egu na nsuo ahodoɔ nso a wɔn ayɛ wɔn adwene sɛ wɔn bɛtu galamsey wɔ mu no ɛnyɛ nnɛ ana wɔn ɛbɛgyae anɔpɛ page 3 Ghanaian Times are reporting ɛde aba page 12 Catholic Bishops Conference throws weight behind passage of LGBTQ plus bill. Details ni nyinaa no ɛwɔ ha. Most Reverend Kwesi Jemfi president ɛde ma wɔn ana ɛnɛ ne nsa ɛhyɛ nsɛm wase a wɔn ɛdi nkɔmɔ. The Ghana Charismatic Church no wɔn body no ana adɔpɛ ɔsɔfo panyin ɛda no a wɔkasa wɔkyerɛ mu sɛ Catholic Bishops Conference no wɔn pɛ wɔn support sɛ LGBTQ bill no yɛbɛtumi apaase ɛwɔ ɔman Ghana mu na aboa ma nneɛma ɛte saa ne nyinaa no ɛntumi ama ɔman Ghana mu anɔpɛ Ghanaian Times deɛ no Chronicle is reported this morning why ye create more employment avenues for the youth. Details ne nyinaa no anɔpɛ ɛwɔ ha. Chikata on lithium deal. So Appiah Kubi's opinion is error-ridden. Details ni nyinaa no adɔpɛ Chronicle the Bokrata no ɛde aba. Brian Acheampong has revolutionized agriculture in Ghana. Minister in charge of agriculture and adɔpɛ Chronicle the Bokrata no ɛde ne mfonyi ɛde aba. Na former Chief Justice Maame Appiah Kubi mfonyi no fɛfɛɛfɛ paa ana adɔpɛ Chronicle ɛde aba. Ni nyinaa no ɛyɛ nkɔmɔ a ɛfa lithium deal no ɛho na maame di na no atum sɛ lithium a yakɔsan ni a yɛbɔ yɛ ho aba so sɛ no na ɛyɛ papa yi no susu ampa sɛ yɛto yɛbo ase ane yɛde yɛ ho toto aman ahodo a wɔn tu lithium yi bia anka deɛ sɛ na ɛfata Ghana ni ana ɛno no ɛyɛ nsɛm a okobisa ya anɔpɛ ayampia no ebi ɛkɔ ɛde ama no enti anɔpɛ Chronicle the Bokrata ne de awode aba no. Daily Guide is reporting this morning Belgian new force girl gets 20,000 bail. All the details no anɔpɛ ɛyade sɛ Daily Guide ɛde aba na unim billboards yɛsisi kromo a kaka moto bi ɛdeda so a yɛatwerɛ so the new force wɔn ɛnam kwan so a wɔn ɛba na wɔn ba yɛnim deɛ wɔn ba bɛyɛ nanso wɔn de ɛyɛ kaka moto bi ɛde ahyehyɛ so ɔbɔ anim no wɔn kasamafo ɛwura yɛfrɛ no ɛyɛ Salima Abisi ana ɛnɛ adeɛ sɛ Ghana Immigration Service foɔ wɔn ɛkɔkɔkye na wɔn ɛde no ɛkɔ court na court no Accra Circuit Court ana ɛndura wɔn ɛtumi ɛgrante ne bill ɛsan sɛ ne lawyer Xavier Soso ekogyina mu maa no ana afei kodoboni no ɛbɔ nsɛm ni mu na wɔkyerɛ nsɛm mu na wɔkyerɛ mu sɛ ababaawa yi wɔdi kan ba Ghana September 2017 na wɔba sɛ wɔba bɛhwɛ Ghana yɛ nneɛma a yɛwɔ in terms of tourism wakwasa ba until somewhere 2018-2019 ana afei deɛ wɔ apply sɛ wɔpɛ resident permit esan sɛ wɔnya admission a ɛsɛ sɛ wɔbɛsua deɛ ɛwɔ University of Ghana na Ghana Immigration Service for no any kodubɔ for no mu sɛ dabi wɔn hwehwɛ ne nkrataa mu kɔ University of Ghana Legon hɔ ɛkɔhwɛ yɛsɛ ababa wei ɛyɛ adesua ni ampa no ɛda di pefe school ni sɛ dabi wɔnsua deɛ wɔ hɔ wɔnyɛ student ɛwɔ hɔ na ne tenten ne tietia nyinaa ne sɛ nansɛ wɔn ho no ɛwɔ social media ne so sɛ wɔ kasa ɛde ma ekuo bi a yɛfrɛ no the new force na wɔn bi sɛ wɔn sɛ na wɔn kasa no o status in Ghana no ɛyɛ sɛn a ɛne wɔnya akokoduru a wɔba bɛyɛ kasamafoɔ ɛde ama ɛyɛ the new force ekuo a wɔn ɛba sese ɛno nti Ghana Immigration Service for atwe n'ase ɛde Akuoko gyina court sɛ wɔmra na wɔmɛyi ne ho ano kwan a wɔfa so a wɔ 4G document a wɔde hyɛ University of Ghana for akyire mu sɛ wɔn ama na admission ɛno nti ɛho ɛbɛhia sɛ wɔbɛnya permit na wɔde atena ɔman Ghana mu akɔ so asua nadeɛ ne nyinaa no court no any kwadubɔfoɔ ne sɛ nsɛm no sɛdeɛ wɔsi Akuoko yɛ na nyɛ no korɛ nanso wɔn agrante ne bill ɛnti no wɔn ɛbɛkɔ so a ɛdi no asɛm no ɛno ho nkɔmɔ anɔpɛ Daily Guide no ɛde aba Baumia launches one year bid for jobs or no details no yɛdi kan ɛde ama that farmers commend Brian for driving innovation in the agri sector. All the details no anɔpɛ Daily Guide ɛde aba re-examine Barari lithium deal. All the details no ewa ha Edem in court over woman's death. All the details no and pay one more ede aba enti nyumtuni Edem and as I say ede kwedu abono efa eye ewobia akoso ewa nimpatemu a wote ehon and pay Daily Guide the Bokrata ne de no dispatcher the aba Bawumia getting 61% in his first attempt to lead the NPP is very significant. Kwabena J. Japan and an infonyi eda nim ha no man pay ya. despite the Democrat no Appiah Ede Aba. KBL Technology breaks into Ghana's top 100 companies. All the details, and pay dispatcher publish NPA to label fuel pumps based on octane grades. All the details, Dr. Mustafa Habib and Fonye at the Nimba and pay. If anti-LGBT bill is passed, I will expose gay Ghanaian politicians. Miss Maxson. Na ababa webia yesi wo social media ne so ana wo kire mu se Ghana wo mo eya amanyosem dodo na no eyege bebre na no so ye nkrofo a wo mo ni wo mo na ye adwuma enti sa nkrofo no tena ho eye nhwe han ama gay bill no anti gay bill no yetimi pass a ade se wo de obebubodi obe to ne bo asepa na wallet Ghana amanyofo a wo mo de omo ahye gay nsem yi mu a ene wo mo asanso atwa wo mo ho se womo dada Ghana for na Ghana for ayemra ede etia saa niema etetete saa ne nyina baba wa de se nche what the list no ede beba enti ye watwen yem anope dispatch ede ho enkomo no ene amanebo ne nyina no ede aba the yanko a report produce superior argument lithium mining deal is bad. Minister tells critics says our doors are open to Georgia. Jinapo and an infonye edaha anope about the same lithium deal no and anope anko the Bokrata no Appiah Ediaba pressure mount on controller to resign before contesting as MP. All the details anope anko Edi Aba na sanko mwe yebedi daybreak Ediaba more jobs to flow as YE launches bid to support 10,000 SMEs. Na Nidia Wade Abano lithium deal not fit for purpose. Government caution. All the details, Pacho Unyabia na working kind. Esla talks tough to the 14 broadcasters. Giba and so Ewa Hassan Komoi Anope Yebedina Endra. Communication Minister was in Parliament. Ma Yankofa Agudia Monsemno Embra. Yakoba. Beto aso na ya chire wo body anywhere the encomono. You need a Appiah Kubi. It's my pleasure. Stay with us. Tony Montana and make it up next with kickoff. The latest in the world of sport. Yeah, the bros is here. Na afe ya twaso ene wo edi enkomo. Stay with us. Your boss is here.
Oni pada seni awon man wo ya se ha. Asama to nyonko na to baby ankan fa ho. Menso metene baby anka me pema yeden. Nanso Waduma kuma body ebo nipa bata nipa ho obi ada na nyonko ensu na yirasio obi a woni duma odidi bo a oman wokwa na ni kosi na fo wa yuku ni chechere ne ma obi ana ni koso ni ja obrechi ni kukodu fo eja wo mu anku ni maba agura na yiri kwa ba akasa no makasa french mu obi na no a wobo ajo asana na ho febia woni bono so a wo yira cheche wokwa ni ba ni na sene ni ba Ejo no bi no ntabi eja wo mu anamidi asem asa shirina no mpana wo asem eja wo mu asomagi aba woduma nkoma oba ade ehye yense yeni nsa woso eni je ni agrawom afe wunua bi wi ase asonimu eba sa wo yira kwan so akire ne kwampa no bi asem yo bi asmo oni pada sani awon manwemu wo wi ase ha asam to nyonko na to be bia nkemfa ho Menso metene baby anka me pema yeden nanso waduma nkoma bo ade ebo nipa bata nipa ho obi ada na nyonko ensu na yirasio obi a woni duma odidi bo a oman wokwa na ni kosi na fo wa yuku ni chechere ne ma obi ana ni koso ni ja obrechi ni kukodu fo eja wo mu anku ni maba agura na yiri kwa ba akasa no makasa french mu obi na no a wobo ajo Asana na ho febia wani bono so a wo yira cheche wokwa ne bane na sene ne ba ejo no bi no ntabi eja wo mu anamidi asem asa shirina na mpana wo asem eja wo mu asomagi aba woduma nkoma oba ade ehye yense yeni nsa woso eni je ni agrawom afe wunua bi wi ase asonimu eba sa wo yira kwan so a kire ne kwampa no bi asem yo bi asmo Oni pada seni awon manwemu wo wi ase ha asam to nyonko na to baby ankan fa ho menso metene baby anka me pema yeden nanso waduma nkoma bo ade ebo nipa bata nipa ho obi ada na nyonko ensu na yirasio obi a woni duma odidi bo a oman wokwa na ni kosi na fo wa yuku ni chechere ne ma obi ana ni koso ni ja obrechi ni kukodu fo eja wo mu anku ni maba agurana na wiri kwaba akasa no makasa French wo bie na no awoboajo asana na ho febia wani bono so awira tete wo kwani ne bani na sene ne ba ejo no bi no anta bie eja wo mu anami di asem asa shiri na no mpa no asem eja wo mu asoma biaba wo doma nkoma oba ade ehye yense yeni nsawoso ani je ani agrawom afe wonu abi wi ase asonimu eba sa wo yira kwan so akire ne kwampa no bi asem ye obi asmo oni pada sani awon manwemu wo wi ase ha asam to nyonko na to be bia nkemfa ho menso metene be bia nka me pema ye den nanso wadoma nkoma oba ade ebo nipa bata nipa ho obi ada na nyonko ensu na yirasio obi a woni dwuma odidi bo a oman wokwo na ni kosi na fro wa yuku ni chechere ne ma obi ana ni koso ni ja obrechi ni kukodu fo eja wo mu anku ni maba agurana na wiri kwaba akasa no makasa French wo bie na no awoboajo asana na ho febia woni bono so awira tete wokwo ne bani na sene ni ba ejo no bi no anta bie eja wo mu anami di asem asa shiri na no mpa no asem eja wo mu asoma biaba wodoma nkoma oba ade ehye yense yeni nsawoso ani je ani agrawom afe wonu abi wi ase asonimu eba sa wo yira kwan so akire ne kwampa no bi asem ye obi asmo oni pada sani awon manwemu wo wi ase ha asam to nyonko na to be bia nkemfa ho menso metene be bia nka me pema ye den nanso wadoma nkoma oba ade ebo nipa bata nipa ho obi ada na nyonko ensu na yirasio obi a woni dwuma odidi bo a oman wokwo na ni kosi na fro wa yuku ni chechere ne ma obi ana ni koso ni ja obrechi ni kukodu fo eja wo mu anku ni maba agurana na wiri kwaba akasa no makasa French wo bie na no awoboajo asana na ho febia woni bono so awira tete wokwo ne bani na sene ni ba ejo no bi no anta bie eja wo mu anami di asem asa shiri na no mpa no asem eja wo mu asoma biaba wodoma nkoma oba ade ehye yense yeni nsawoso ani je ani agrawom afe wonu abi wi ase asonimu eba sa wo yira kwan so akire ne kwampa no bi asem ye obi asmo oni pada sani awon manwemu wo wi ase ha asam to nyonko na to be bia nkemfa ho menso metene be bia nka me pema ye den nanso wadoma nkoma oba ade ebo nipa bata nipa ho obi ada na nyonko ensu na yirasio obi a woni dwuma odidi bo a oman wokwo na ni kosi na fro wa yuku ni chechere ne ma obi ana ni koso ni ja obrechi ni kukodu fo eja wo mu anku ni maba agurana na wiri kwaba akasa no makasa French wo bie na no awoboajo asana na ho febia woni bono so awira tete wokwo ne bani na sene ni ba ejo no bi no anta bie eja wo mu anami di asem asa shiri na no mpa no asem eja wo mu asoma biaba wodoma nkoma oba ade ehye yense yeni nsawoso ani je ani agrawom afe wonu abi wi ase asonimu eba sa wo yira kwan so akire ne kwampa no bi asem ye obi asmo oni pada sani awon manwemu wo wi ase ha asam to nyonko na to be bia nkemfa ho menso metene be bia nka me pema ye den nanso wadoma nkoma oba ade ebo nipa bata nipa ho obi ada na nyonko ensu na yirasio obi a woni dwuma odidi bo a oman wokwo na ni kosi na fro wa yuku ni chechere ne ma obi ana ni koso ni ja obrechi ni kukodu fo eja wo mu anku ni maba agurana na wiri kwaba akasa no makasa French wo bie na no awoboajo asana na ho febia woni bono so awira tete wokwo ne bani na sene ni ba ejo no bi no anta bie eja wo mu anami di asem asa shiri na no mpa no asem eja wo mu asoma biaba wodoma nkoma oba ade ehye yense yeni nsawoso ani je ani agrawom afe wonu abi wi ase asonimu eba sa wo yira kwan so akire ne kwampa no bi asem ye obi asmo oni pada sani awon manwemu wo wi ase ha asam to nyonko na to be bia nkemfa ho menso metene be bia nka me pema ye den nanso wadoma nkoma oba ade ebo nipa bata nipa ho obi ada na nyonko Yesu and the Irasio, Wobia, when you do my Odidibwa or mine. Walk one and equal see enough for you, Queen and Emma, would be an equal sonija. Obretin equal for Eja woman, Kunimaba, Agrana Neribaba, Akasano Macasa French and Wobian and our Boajo. Asana now, Fabia, when you bonus swallow without it. Walk one in a banana neighbor. A John no be non tabia, Eja woman and Mediasam. Asa Chilina, Panawas, and Eja woman, Magiaba. What the man come about, dear Shay, and said. Yenis our sword, any journey I grab womb. I feel when you have been here, I see us anymore. A bass away, I can't swatch and a pampa. No be a sum, you'll be a small. Only Pada sending I want my name where we are say. As I'm a tone young conato, baby, and can farm. Mention it in a baby and come a pemaya day. Nanso, what the man come about, dear boy, Nipa Bata and Nipa home will be a dan and uncle. If you and Sue and the Irasio. Wobia when you do my Odidibwa or mine. Walk one and equal see enough for you, Queen and Emma, would be an equal sonija. Obretin equal for Eja woman, Kunimaba, Agrana Neribaba, Akasano Macasa French and Wobian and our Boajo. Asana now, Fabia, when you bonus swallow without it. Walk one in a banana neighbor. A John no be non tabia, Eja woman and Mediasam. Asa Chilina, Panawas, and Eja woman, Magiaba. What the man come about, dear Shay, and said, Yenis our sword, any journey I grab womb. I feel when you have been here, I see us anymore. A bass away, I can't swatch and a pampa. No be a sum, you'll be a small. Only Pada sending I want my name where we are say. As I'm a tone young conato, baby, and can farm. Mention it in a baby and come a pemaya day. Nanso, what the man come about, dear boy, Nipa Bata and Nipa home. Wobia dan and uncle. Yesu and Sue and the Irasio. Wobia when you do my Odidibwa or mine. Walk one and equal see enough for you, Queen and Emma, would be an equal sonija. Obretin equal for Eja woman, Kunimaba, Agrana Neribaba, Akasano Macasa French and Wobian and our Boajo. Asana now, Fabia, when you bonus swallow without it. Walk one in a banana neighbor. A John no be non tabia, Eja woman and Mediasam. Asa Chilina, Panawas, and Eja woman, Magiaba. What the man come about, dear Shay, and said, Yenis our sword, any journey I grab womb. I feel when you have been here, I see us anymore. A bass away, I can't swatch and a pampa. No be a sum, you'll be a small. Only Pada sending I want my name where we are say. As I'm a tone young conato, baby, and can farm. Mention it in a baby and come a pemaya day. Nanso, what the man come about, dear boy, Nipa Bata and Nipa home will be a dan and uncle. If you and Sue and the Irasio. Wobia when you do my Odidibwa or mine. Walk one and equal see enough for you, Queen and Emma, would be an equal sonija. Obretin equal for Eja woman, Kunimaba, Agrana Neribaba, Akasano Macasa French and Wobian and our Boajo. Asana now, Fabia, when you bonus swallow without it. Walk one in a banana neighbor. A John no be non tabia, Eja woman and Mediasam. Asa Chilina, Panawas, and Eja woman, Magiaba. What the man come about, dear Shay, and said, Yenis our sword, any journey I grab womb. I feel when you have been here, I see us anymore. A bass away, I can't swatch and a pampa. No be a sum, you'll be a small. Only Pada sending I want my name where we are say. As I'm a tone young conato, baby, and can farm. Mention it in a baby and come a pemaya day. Nanso, what the man come about, dear boy, Nipa Bata and Nipa home. Wobia dan and uncle. If you and Sue and the Irasio. Wobia when you do my Odidibwa or mine. Walk one and equal see enough for you, Queen and Emma, would be an equal sonija. Obretin equal for Eja woman, Kunimaba, Agrana Neribaba, Akasano Macasa French and Wobian and our Boajo. Asana now, Fabia, when you bonus swallow without it. Walk one in a banana neighbor. A John no be non tabia, Eja woman and Mediasam. Asa Chilina, Panawas, and Eja woman, Magiaba. What the man come about, dear Shay, and said, Yenis our sword, any journey I grab womb. I feel when you have been here, I see us anymore. A bass away, I can't swatch and a pampa. No be a sum, you'll be a small. Only Pada sending I want my name where we are say. Asama to nyonko na to baby ankemfa ho. Menso metene baby anka mepema yeden. Nanso wadoma nkoma bo ade ebo nipa bata nipa ho. Obi ada na nyonko. Yesu wansu ande irasio. Obi a woni dwuma odidi bo a oman. Wokwana ni kosi na fro wa yuku ni chechere ne ma. Biana ni koso ni ja. Obrechi ni kukodu fo eja wo mu anku ni maba. Agurana na wiri kwa ba. Akasa no makasa French wo bie na no awobo ajo. Asana na ho febia woni bono so awira tete. Wokwane ne bane na sene ne ba. Ejo no bi no anta bie eja wo mu anami di asem. Asa chiri na no mpa no asem eja wo mu asoma bia ba. Wodoma nkoma oba ade ehye yense. Yeni nsa waso eni jeni agrawom. Afe wunua bi wi ase asonimu. Eba sa wo yira kwan so akire ne kwampa. No bi asem yo bi asmo. Oni pada sani awon manwem wo wi ase ha. Asam to nyonko na to baby ankemfa ho. Menso metene baby anka mepema yeden. Nanso wadoma nkoma bo ade ebo nipa bata nipa ho. Obi ada na nyonko. Yesu wansu ande irasio. Obi a woni dwuma odidi bo a oman. Wokwana ni kosi na fro wa yuku ni chechere ne ma. Biana ni koso ni ja. Obrechi ni kukodu fo eja wo mu anku ni maba. Agurana na wiri kwa ba. Akasa no makasa French wo bie na no awobo ajo. Asana na ho febia woni bono so awira tete. Wokwane ne bane na sene ne ba. Ejo no bi no anta bie eja wo mu anami di asem. Asa chiri na no mpa no asem eja wo mu asoma bia ba. Wodoma nkoma oba ade ehye yense. Yeni nsa waso eni jeni agrawom. Afe wunua bi wi ase asonimu. Eba sa wo yira kwan so akire ne kwampa. No bi asem yo bi asmo. Oni pada sani awon manwem wo wi ase ha. Asam to nyonko na to baby ankemfa ho. Menso metene baby anka mepema yeden. Nanso wadoma nkoma bo ade ebo nipa bata nipa ho. Obi ada na nyonko. Yesu wansu ande irasio. Obi a woni dwuma odidi bo a oman. Wokwana ni kosi na fro wa yuku ni chechere ne ma. Biana ni koso ni ja. Obrechi ni kukodu fo eja wo mu anku ni maba. Agurana na wiri kwa ba. Akasa no makasa French wo bie na no awobo ajo. Asana na ho febia woni bono so awira tete. Wokwane ne bane na sene ne ba. Ejo no bi no anta bie eja wo mu anami di asem. Asa chiri na no mpa no asem eja wo mu asoma bia ba. Wodoma nkoma oba ade ehye yense. Yeni nsa waso eni jeni agrawom. Afe wunua bi wi ase asonimu. Eba sa wo yira kwan so akire ne kwampa. No bi asem yo bi asmo. Oni pada sani awon manwem wo wi ase ha. Asam to nyonko na to baby ankemfa ho. Menso metene baby anka mepema yeden. Nanso wadoma nkoma bo ade ebo nipa bata nipa ho. Obi ada na nyonko. Yesu wansu ande irasio. Obi a woni dwuma odidi bo a oman. Wokwana ni kosi na fro wa yuku ni chechere ne ma. Biana ni koso ni ja. Obrechi ni kukodu fo eja wo mu anku ni maba. Agurana na wiri kwa ba. Akasa no makasa French wo bie na no awobo ajo. Asana na ho febia woni bono so awira tete. Wokwane ne bane na sene ne ba. Ejo no bi no anta bie eja wo mu anami di asem. Asa chiri na no mpa no asem eja wo mu asoma bia ba. Wodoma nkoma oba ade ehye yense. Yeni nsa waso eni jeni agrawom. Afe wunua bi wi ase asonimu. Eba sa wo yira kwan so akire ne kwampa. No bi asem yo bi asmo. Oni pada sani awon manwem wo wi ase ha. Asam to nyonko na to baby ankemfa ho. Menso metene baby anka mepema yeden. Nanso wadoma nkoma bo ade ebo nipa bata nipa ho. Obi ada na nyonko. Yesu wansu ande irasio. Obi a woni dwuma odidi bo a oman. Wokwana ni kosi na fro wa yuku ni chechere ne ma. Biana ni koso ni ja. Obrechi ni kukodu fo eja wo mu anku ni maba. Agurana na wiri kwa ba. Akasa no makasa French wo bie na no awobo ajo. Asana na ho febia woni bono so awira tete. Wokwane ne bane na sene ne ba. Ejo no bi no anta bie eja wo mu anami di asem. Asa chiri na no mpa no asem eja wo mu asoma bia ba. Wodoma nkoma oba ade ehye yense. Yeni nsa waso eni jeni agrawom. afe wunua bi wi ase asonimu eba se wo yira kwan so akire ne kwampa no bi asem ye obi asmo oni pada sani awon manwem wo wi ase ha asam to nyonko na to be bia nkemfa ho menso metene be bia nka me pema yeden nanso wadoma nkoma bo ade ebo nipa bata nipa ho obi ada na nyonko yesu wansu ande yirasio obi a woni duma odidi bo a oman wokwana ni kosi na fro wa yuku ni chechere ne ma bia na ni koso ni ja obrechi ni kupodu fo eja wo mu anku ni maba agurana na yiri kwa ba akasa no makasa french wo bie na no awobo ajo asana na ho febia woni bono so awira cheche wokwane ne bane na sene ne ba ejo no bi no anta bie eja wo mu anami di asam asa chiri na no mpano wa asam eja wo mu asoma bia ba wodoma nkoma oba ade ehye yense yeni nsawaso eni je ni agrawuo afe wunua bi wi ase asonimu eba se wo yira kwan so akire ne kwampa no bi asem ye obi asmo oni pada sani awon manwem wo wi ase ha asam to nyonko na to be bia nkemfa ho menso metene be bia nka me pema yeden nanso wadoma nkoma bo ade ebo nipa bata nipa ho obi ada na nyonko yesu wansu ande yirasio obi a woni duma odidi bo a oman wokwana ni kosi na fro wa yuku ni chechere ne ma bia na ni koso ni ja obrechi ni kupodu fo eja wo mu anku ni maba agurana na yiri kwa ba akasa no makasa french wo bie na no awobo ajo asana na ho febia woni bono so awira cheche wokwana ne bane na sene ne ba ejo no bi no anta bie eja wo mu anami di asam asa chiri na no mpano wa asam eja wo mu asoma bia ba wodoma nkoma oba ade ehye yense yeni nsawaso eni je ni agrawuo afe wunua bi wi ase asonimu eba se wo yira kwan so akire ne kwampa no bi asem ye obi asmo oni pada sani awon manwem wo wi ase ha asam to nyonko na to be bia nkemfa ho menso metene be bia nka me pema yeden nanso wadoma nkoma bo ade ebo nipa bata nipa ho obi ada na nyonko yesu wansu ande yirasio obi a woni duma odidi bo a oman wokwana ni kosi na fro wa yuku ni chechere ne ma bia na ni koso ni ja obrechi ni kupodu fo eja wo mu anku ni maba agurana na yiri kwa ba akasa no makasa french wo bie na no awobo ajo asana na ho febia woni bono so awira cheche wokwane ne bane na sene ne ba ejo no bi no anta bie eja wo mu anami di asam asa chiri na no mpano wa asam eja wo mu asoma bia ba wodoma nkoma oba ade ehye yense yeni nsawaso eni je ni agrawuo afe wunua bi wi ase asonimu eba se wo yira kwan so akire ne kwampa no bi asem ye obi asmo oni pada sani awon manwem wo wi ase ha asam to nyonko na to be bia nkemfa ho menso metene be bia nka me pema yeden nanso wadoma nkoma bo ade ebo nipa bata nipa ho obi ada na nyonko yesu wansu ande yirasio obi a woni duma odidi bo a oman wokwana ni kosi na fro wa yuku ni chechere ne ma bia na ni koso ni ja obrechi ni kupodu fo eja wo mu anku ni maba agurana na yiri kwa ba akasa no makasa french wo bie na no awobo ajo asana na ho febia woni bono so awira cheche wokwana ne bane na sene ne ba ejo no bi no anta bie eja wo mu anami di asam asa chiri na no mpano wa asam eja wo mu asoma bia ba wodoma nkoma oba ade ehye yense yeni nsawaso eni je ni agrawuo afe wunua bi wi ase asonimu eba se wo yira kwan so akire ne kwampa no bi asem ye obi asmo oni pada sani awon manwem wo wi ase ha asam to nyonko na to be bia nkemfa ho menso metene be bia nka me pema yeden nanso wadoma nkoma bo ade ebo nipa bata nipa ho obi ada na nyonko yesu wansu ande yirasio obi a woni duma odidi bo a oman wokwana ni kosi na fro wa yuku ni chechere ne ma bia na ni koso ni ja obrechi ni kupodu fo eja wo mu anku ni maba agurana na yiri kwa ba akasa no makasa french wo bie na no awobo ajo asana na ho febia woni bono so awira cheche wokwane ne bane na sene ne ba ejo no bi no ntabi eja wo mu anamidi asem asachiri na no mpene ho asem eja wo mu asomdwe aba wodoma nkoma oba ade ehye yense yeni nsawoso enije ni agrawuom afe wunua bi wi ase asonimu eba se wo yira kwanso akire ne kwampa no bi asem ye obi asmo oni pada sani awon manwem wo wi ase ha asam to nyonko na to be bia nkemfa ho menso metene be bia nka me pema yeden nanso wodoma nkoma oba ade ebo nipa bata nipa ho obi ada na nyonko yesu wansu ande irasio obi a woni dwuma odidi bo a oman wokwana ni kosi na fo wa yuku ni chechere ne ma bia na ni koso ni ja obrechi ni kukodu fo eja wo mu ankuni maba agurana na wiri kwa ba akasa no makasa french wo bie na no awobo ajo asana na ho febia woni bono so a wo wira cheche wokwane ne bane na sene ni ba ejo no bi no anta bie eja wo mu anamidi asem asachiri na no mpene ho asem eja wo mu asomdwe aba wodoma nkoma oba ade ehye yense yeni nsawoso enije ni agrawuom afe wunua bi wi ase asonimu eba se wo yira kwanso akire ne kwampa no bi asem ye obi asmo oni pada sani awon manwem wo wi ase ha asam to nyonko na to be bia nkemfa ho menso metene be bia nka me pema yeden nanso wodoma nkoma oba ade ebo nipa bata nipa ho obi ada na nyonko yesu wansu ande irasio obi a woni dwuma odidi bo a oman wokwana ni kosi na fo wa yuku ni chechere ne ma bia na ni koso ni ja obrechi ni kukodu fo eja wo mu ankuni maba agurana na wiri kwa ba akasa no makasa french wo bie na no awobo ajo asana na ho febia woni bono so a wo wira cheche wokwane ne bane na sene ni ba ejo no bi no ntabi eja wo mu anamidi asem asachiri na no mpene ho asem eja wo mu asomdwe aba wodoma nkoma oba ade ehye yense yeni nsawoso enije ni agrawuom afe wunua bi wi ase asonimu eba se wo yira kwanso akire ne kwampa no bi asem ye obi asmo oni pada sani awon manwem wo wi ase ha asam to nyonko na to be bia nkemfa ho menso metene be bia nka me pema yeden nanso wodoma nkoma oba ade ebo nipa bata nipa ho obi ada na nyonko yesu wansu ande irasio obi a woni dwuma odidi bo a oman wokwana ni kosi na fo wa yuku ni chechere ne ma bia na ni koso ni ja obrechi ni kukodu fo eja wo mu ankuni maba agurana na wiri kwa ba akasa no makasa french wo bie na no awobo ajo asana na ho febia woni bono so a wo wira cheche wokwane ne bane na sene ni ba ejo no bi no ntabi eja wo mu anamidi asem asachiri na no mpene ho asem eja wo mu asomdwe aba wodoma nkoma oba ade ehye yense yeni nsawoso enije ni agrawuom afe wunua bi wi ase asonimu eba se wo yira kwanso akire ne kwampa no bi asem ye obi asmo oni pada sani awon manwem wo wi ase ha asam to nyonko na to be bia nkemfa ho menso metene be bia nka me pema yeden nanso wodoma nkoma oba ade ebo nipa bata nipa ho obi ada na nyonko yesu wansu ande irasio obi a woni dwuma odidi bo a oman wokwana ni kosi na fo wa yuku ni chechere ne ma bia na ni koso ni ja obrechi ni kukodu fo eja wo mu ankuni maba agurana na wiri kwa ba akasa no makasa french wo bie na no awobo ajo asana na ho febia woni bono so a wo wira cheche wokwane ne bane na sene ni ba ejo no bi no ntabi eja wo mu anamidi asem asachiri na no mpene ho asem eja wo mu asomdwe aba wodoma nkoma oba ade ehye yense yeni nsawoso enije ni agrawuom afe wunua bi wi ase asonimu eba se wo yira kwanso akire ne kwampa no bi asem ye obi asmo oni pada sani awon manwem wo wi ase ha asam to nyonko na to be bia nkemfa ho menso metene be bia nka me pema yeden nanso wodoma nkoma oba ade ebo nipa bata nipa ho obi ada na nyonko yesu wansu ande irasio obi a woni dwuma odidi bo a oman wokwana ni kosi na fo wa yuku ni chechere ne ma bia na ni koso ni ja Obretini kukodu for eja womu enkunimaba. Agurana na yuri kwaba. Akasa no makasa Frenchim wobie na no awoboajo. Asana na ho febia wani bono so awira tete. Wokwa ne bani na sene ne ba. Ejo no bi no anta bi eja womu anamidi asem. Asa chirina no mpana wasa meja womu asuma biaba. Woduma nkoma oba ade ehye yense. Yeni nsa waso eni jeni agrewo. Afe wunua bi wi ase asonimu. Eba sa wa yira kwanso akire ne kwampa. No bi asem ye obi asmo. Oni pada sani awon manwemu wo wi ase ha. Asam to nyonko na to be bia nkemfa ho. Menso metene be bia nka me pema yeden. Nanso wadoma nkoma bo ade ebo nipa bata nipa ho. Obi ada na nyonko. Yesu wansuwa ne yirasio. Obi a woni duma odidi bo a oman. Wakwana ni kosi na fo wa yukuni chechere ne ma. Obi anani koso ni ja. Obrechi ni kukodu fo eja wo mu enkuni maba. Agurana na yiri kwaba. Akasa no makasa Frenchim obi na no awoboajo. Asana na ho febia woni bono so awira tete. Wakwana ne bani na sene ne ba. Ejo no bi no anta bi eja wo mu anamidi asem. Asa chirina no mpana wasa meja wo mu asuma biaba. Woduma nkoma oba ade ehye yense. Yeni nsa waso eni jeni agrewo. Afe wunua bi wi ase asonimu. Eba sa wa yira kwanso akire ne kwampa. No bi asem ye obi asmo. Oni pada sani awon manwemu wo wi ase ha. Asam to nyonko na to be bia nkemfa ho. Menso metene be bia nka me pema yeden. Nanso wadoma nkoma bo ade ebo nipa bata nipa ho. Obi ada na nyonko. Yesu wansuwa ne yirasio. Obi a woni duma odidi bo a oman. Wakwana ni kosi na fo wa yukuni chechere ne ma. Obi anani koso ni ja. Obrechi ni kukodu fo eja wo mu enkuni maba. Agurana na yuri kwaba. Akasa no makasa Frenchim obi na no awoboajo. Asana na ho febia woni bono so awira tete. Wakwana ne bani na sene ne ba. Ejo no bi no anta bi eja wo mu anamidi asem. Asa chirina no mpana wasa meja wo mu asuma biaba. Woduma nkoma oba ade ehye yense. Yeni nsa waso eni jeni agrewo. Afe wunua bi wi ase asonimu. Eba sa wa yira kwanso akire ne kwampa. No bi asem ye obi asmo. Oni pada sani awon manwemu wo wi ase ha. Asam to nyonko na to be bia nkemfa ho. Menso metene be bia nka me pema yeden. Nanso wadoma nkoma bo ade ebo nipa bata nipa ho. Obi ada na nyonko. Yesu wansuwa ne yirasio. Obi a woni duma odidi bo a oman. Wakwana ni kosi na fo wa yukuni chechere ne ma. Obi anani koso ni ja. Obrechi ni kukodu fo eja wo mu enkuni maba. Agurana na yuri kwaba. Akasa no makasa Frenchim obi na no awoboajo. Asana na ho febia woni bono so awira tete. Wakwana ne bani na sene ne ba. Ejo no bi no anta bi eja wo mu anamidi asem. Asa chirina no mpana wasa meja wo mu asuma biaba. Woduma nkoma oba ade ehye yense. Yeni nsa waso eni jeni agrewo. Afe wunua bi wi ase asonimu. Eba sa wa yira kwanso akire ne kwampa. No bi asem ye obi asmo. Oni pada sani awon manwemu wo wi ase ha. Asam to nyonko na to be bia nkemfa ho. Menso metene be bia nka me pema yeden. Nanso wadoma nkoma bo ade ebo nipa bata nipa ho. Obi ada na nyonko. Yesu wansuwa ne yirasio. Obi a woni duma odidi bo a oman. Wakwana ni kosi na fo wa yukuni chechere ne ma. Obi anani koso ni ja. Obrechi ni kukodu fo eja wo mu enkuni maba. Agurana na yuri kwaba. Akasa no makasa Frenchim obi na no awoboajo. Asana na ho febia woni bono so awira tete. Wakwana ne bani na sene ne ba. Ejo no bi no anta bi eja wo mu anamidi asem. Asa chirina no mpana wasa meja wo mu asuma biaba. Woduma nkoma oba ade ehye yense. Yeni nsa waso eni jeni agrewo. Afe wunua bi wi ase asonimu. Eba sa wa yira kwanso akire ne kwampa. No bi asem ye obi asmo. Oni pada sani awon manwemu wo wi ase ha. Asam to nyonko na to be bia nkemfa ho. Menso metene be bia nka me pema yeden. Nanso wadoma nkoma bo ade ebo nipa bata nipa ho. obia da na nyonko yesu ensu ande yirasio obia woni dwuma odidi bo a oman wokwo nani kosi na fro wa yuku ni chechere ne ma obia nani koso ni ja obreti ni kukodu fo eja wo mu ankuni maba aguna na wiri kwa ba akasa no makasa french mo bie na no awobo ajo asana na ho febia woni bono so awira cheche wokwo ne bani na sene ne ba ejo no bi no anta bie eja wo mu anamidi asem asa chiri na no mpana wa asem eja wo mu asoma bia ba wodoma nkoma oba ade ehye yense yeni nsa woso ani je ni agrawuom afe wonua bi wi ase asoni mu eba sa wo yira kwan so akire ne kwampa no bi asem ye obi asmo oni pada sani awon manwe mu wo wi ase ha asam to nyonko na to be bia nkemfa ho menso metene be bia nka me pema yeden nanso wodoma nkoma oba ade ebo nipa bata nipa ho obi ada na nyonko yesu ensu ande yirasio obi a woni dwuma odidi bo a oman wokwo nani kosi na fro wa yuku ni chechere ne ma bia nani koso ni ja obreti ni kukodu fo eja wo mu ankuni maba aguna na wiri kwa ba akasa no makasa french mo bie na no awobo ajo asana na ho febia woni bono so awira cheche wokwo ne bani na sene ne ba ejo no bi no anta bie eja wo mu anamidi asem asa chiri na no mpana wa asem eja wo mu asoma bia ba wodoma nkoma oba ade ehye yense yeni nsa woso ani je ni agrawuom afe wonua bi wi ase asoni mu eba sa wo yira kwan so akire ne kwampa no bi asem ye obi asmo oni pada sani awon manwe mu wo wi ase ha asam to nyonko na to be bia nkemfa ho menso metene be bia nka me pema yeden nanso wodoma nkoma oba ade ebo nipa bata nipa ho obi ada na nyonko yesu ensu ande yirasio obi a woni dwuma odidi bo a oman wokwo nani kosi na fro wa yuku ni chechere ne ma bia nani koso ni ja obreti ni kukodu fo eja wo mu ankuni maba aguna na wiri kwa ba akasa no makasa french mo bie na no awobo ajo asana na ho febia woni bono so awira cheche wokwo ne bani na sene ne ba ejo no bi no anta bie eja wo mu anamidi asem asa chiri na no mpana wa asem eja wo mu asoma bia ba wodoma nkoma oba ade ehye yense yeni nsa woso ani je ni agrawuom afe wonua bi wi ase asoni mu eba sa wo yira kwan so akire ne kwampa no bi asem ye obi asmo oni pada sani awon manwe mu wo wi ase ha asam to nyonko na to be bia nkemfa ho menso metene be bia nka me pema yeden nanso wodoma nkoma oba ade ebo nipa bata nipa ho obi ada na nyonko yesu ensu ande yirasio obi a woni dwuma odidi bo a oman wokwo nani kosi na fro wa yuku ni chechere ne ma bia nani koso ni ja obreti ni kukodu fo eja wo mu ankuni maba aguna na wiri kwa ba akasa no makasa french mo bie na no awobo ajo asana na ho febia woni bono so awira cheche wokwo ne bani na sene ne ba ejo no bi no anta bie eja wo mu anamidi asem asa chiri na no mpana wa asem eja wo mu asoma bia ba wodoma nkoma oba ade ehye yense yeni nsa woso ani je ni agrawuom afe wonua bi wi ase asoni mu eba sa wo yira kwan so akire ne kwampa no bi asem ye obi asmo oni pada sani awon manwe mu wo wi ase ha asam to nyonko na to be bia nkemfa ho menso metene be bia nka me pema yeden nanso wodoma nkoma oba ade ebo nipa bata nipa ho obi ada na nyonko yesu ensu ande yirasio obi a woni dwuma odidi bo a oman wokwo nani kosi na fro wa yuku ni chechere ne ma bia nani koso ni ja obreti ni kukodu fo eja wo mu ankuni maba aguna na wiri kwa ba akasa no makasa french mo bie na no awobo ajo asana na ho febia woni bono so awira cheche wokwo ne bani na sene ne ba ejo no bi no anta bie eja wo mu anamidi asem asa chiri na no mpana wa asem eja wo mu asoma bia ba wodoma nkoma oba ade ehye yense yeni nsa woso ani je ni agrawuom afe wonua bi wi ase asoni mu eba sa wo yira kwan so akire ne kwampa no bi asem ye obi asmo Oni pada seni awon manwemu wo wiase ha. Asam to nyonko na to baby ankemfa ho. Menso metene baby anka me pema yeden. Nanso wadoma nkoma bo ade ebo nipa bata nipa ho. Obi ada na nyonko. Yesu ansu ande yirasio. Obi a woni dwuma odidi bo a oman. Wokwana ni kosi na fro wa yuku ni chechere ne ma. Obi anani koso ni ja. Obrechi ni kukodu fo eja wo mu anku ni maba. Agurana na yiri kwa ba. Akasa no makasa French wo bie na no awobo ajo. Asana na ho febia woni bono so awira tete. Wokwa ne ba ne na sene ne ba. Ejo no bi no anta bie eja wo mu anami di asem. Asa shiri na no mpa no asem eja wo mu asoma di aba. Wodoma nkoma oba ade ehye yense. Yeni nsa woso eni je ni agrewo. Afe wunua bi wi ase asonimu. Eba sa wa yira kwan so akire ne kwampa. No be asem yo be asmo. Oni pada seni awon manwemu wo wi ase ha. Asam to nyonko na to baby ankemfa ho. Menso metene baby anka me pema yeden. Nanso wadoma nkoma bo ade ebo nipa bata nipa ho. Obi ada na nyonko. Yesu ansu ande yirasio. Obi a woni dwuma odidi bo a oman. Wokwana ni kosi na fro wa yuku ni chechere ne ma. Obi anani koso ni ja. Obrechi ni kukodu fo eja wo mu anku ni maba. Agurana na yiri kwa ba. Akasa no makasa French wo bie na no awobo ajo. Asana na ho febia woni bono so awira tete. Wokwane ne ba ne na sene ni ba. Ejo no bi no anta bie eja wo mu anami di asem. Asa shiri na no mpa no asem eja wo mu asoma di aba. Wodoma nkoma oba ade ehye yense. Yeni nsa woso eni je ni agrewo. Afe wunua bi wi ase asonimu. Eba sa wa yira kwan so akire ne kwampa. No bi asem yo bi asmo. Oni pada seni awon manwemu wo wi ase ha. Asam to nyonko na to baby ankemfa ho. Menso metene baby anka me pema yeden. Nanso wadoma nkoma bo ade ebo nipa bata nipa ho. Obi ada na nyonko. Yesu ansu ande yirasio. Obi a woni dwuma odidi bo a oman. Wokwana ni kosi na fro wa yuku ni chechere ne ma. Obi anani koso ni ja. Obrechi ni kukodu fo eja wo mu anku ni maba. Agurana na yiri kwa ba. Akasa no makasa French wo bie na no awobo ajo. Asana na ho febia woni bono so awira tete. Wokwana ne ba ne na sene ne ba. Ejo no bi no anta bie eja wo mu anami di asem. Asa shiri na no mpa no asem eja wo mu asoma di aba. Wodoma nkoma oba ade ehye yense. Yeni nsa woso eni je ni agrewo. Afe wunua bi wi ase asonimu. Eba sa wa yira kwan so akire ne kwampa. No bi asem yo bi asmo. Oni pada seni awon manwemu wo wi ase ha. Asam to nyonko na to baby ankemfa ho. Menso metene baby anka me pema yeden. Nanso wadoma nkoma bo ade ebo nipa bata nipa ho. Obi ada na nyonko. Yesu ansu ande yirasio. Obi a woni dwuma odidi bo a oman. Wokwana ni kosi na fro wa yuku ni chechere ne ma. Obi anani koso ni ja. Obrechi ni kukodu fo eja wo mu anku ni maba. Agurana na yiri kwa ba. Akasa no makasa French wo bie na no awobo ajo. Asana na ho febia woni bono so awira tete. Wokwana ne ba ne na sene ne ba. Ejo no bi no anta bie eja wo mu anami di asem. Asa shiri na no mpa no asem eja wo mu asoma di aba. Wodoma nkoma oba ade ehye yense. Yeni nsa woso eni je ni agrewo. Afe wunua bi wi ase asonimu. Eba sa wa yira kwan so akire ne kwampa. No bi asem yo bi asmo. Oni pada seni awon manwemu wo wi ase ha. Asam to nyonko na to baby ankemfa ho. Menso metene baby anka me pema yeden. Nanso wadoma nkoma bo ade ebo nipa bata nipa ho. Obi ada na nyonko. Yesu ansu ande yirasio. Obi a woni dwuma odidi bo a oman. Wokwana ni kosi na fro wa yuku ni chechere ne ma. Obi anani koso ni ja. Obrechi ni kukodu fo eja wo mu anku ni maba. Agurana na yiri kwa ba. Akasa no makasa French wo bie na no awobo ajo. Asana na ho febia woni bono so awira tete. Wokwana ne ba ne na sene ne ba. Ejo no bi no anta bie eja wo mu anami di asem. Asa shiri na no mpa no asem eja wo mu asoma di aba. Wodoma nkoma oba ade ehye yense. yeni nsawoso eni jeni agrewo afe wunua bi wi ase asonimu eba sa wa yira kwanso akire ne kwampa no bi asem ye obi asmo oni pada sani awon manwemu wo wi ase ha asam to nyonko na to be bia nkemfa ho menso metene be bia nka me pema yeden nanso wadoma nkoma bo ade ebo nipa bata nipa ho obi ada na nyonko ensuwa ne yirasio obi a woni dwuma odidi bo a oman wokwa na ni kosi na fo wa yuku ni chechere ne ma obi ana ni koso ni ja obrechi ni kukodu fo eja wo mu anku ni maba agurana na yiri kwa ba akasa no makasa french mu obi na no a wobo ajo asana na ho fedua woni bono so a wo yira cheche wokwa ne ba ne na sene ni ba ejo no bi no anta bi eja wo mu ana mi di asem asa shirina na mpana wa asem eja wo mu asoma di aba wodoma nkoma oba ade ehye yense yeni nsawoso eni jeni agrewo afe wunua bi wi ase asonimu eba sa wa yira kwanso akire ne kwampa no bi asem ye obi asmo oni pada sani awon manwemu wo wi ase ha asam to nyonko na to be bia nkemfa ho menso metene be bia nka me pema yeden nanso wadoma nkoma oba ade ebo nipa bata nipa ho obi ada na nyonko ensuwa ne yirasio obi a woni dwuma odidi bo a oman wokwa na ni kosi na fo wa yuku ni chechere ne ma obi ana ni koso ni ja obrechi ni kukodu fo eja wo mu anku ni maba agurana na yiri kwa ba akasa no makasa french mu obi na no a wobo ajo asana na ho fedua woni bono so a wo yira cheche wokwa ne ba ne na sene ni ba ejo no bi no anta bi eja wo mu ana mi di asem asa shirina na mpana wa asem eja wo mu asoma di aba wodoma nkoma oba ade ehye yense yeni nsawoso eni jeni agrewo afe wunua bi wi ase asonimu eba sa wa yira kwanso akire ne kwampa no bi asem ye obi asmo oni pada sani awon manwemu wo wi ase ha asam to nyonko na to be bia nkemfa ho menso metene be bia nka me pema yeden nanso wadoma nkoma oba ade ebo nipa bata nipa ho obi ada na nyonko ensuwa ne yirasio obi a woni dwuma odidi bo a oman wokwa na ni kosi na fo wa yuku ni chechere ne ma obi ana ni koso ni ja obrechi ni kukodu fo eja wo mu anku ni maba agurana na yiri kwa ba akasa no makasa french mu obi na no a wobo ajo asana na ho fedua woni bono so a wo yira cheche wokwa ne ba ne na sene ni ba ejo no bi no anta bi eja wo mu ana mi di asem asa shirina na mpana wa asem eja wo mu asoma di aba wodoma nkoma oba ade ehye yense yeni nsawoso eni jeni agrewo afe wunua bi wi ase asonimu eba sa wa yira kwanso akire ne kwampa no bi asem ye obi asmo oni pada sani awon manwemu wo wi ase ha asam to nyonko na to be bia nkemfa ho menso metene be bia nka me pema yeden nanso wadoma nkoma oba ade ebo nipa bata nipa ho obi ada na nyonko ensuwa ne yirasio obi a woni dwuma odidi bo a oman wokwa na ni kosi na fo wa yuku ni chechere ne ma obi ana ni koso ni ja obrechi ni kukodu fo eja wo mu anku ni maba agurana na yiri kwa ba akasa no makasa french mu obi na no a wobo ajo asana na ho fedua woni bono so a wo yira cheche wokwa ne ba ne na sene ni ba ejo no bi no anta bi eja wo mu ana mi di asem asa shirina na mpana wa asem eja wo mu asoma di aba wodoma nkoma oba ade ehye yense yeni nsawoso eni jeni agrewo afe wunua bi wi ase asonimu eba sa wa yira kwanso akire ne kwampa no bi asem ye obi asmo oni pada sani awon manwemu wo wi ase ha asam to nyonko na to be bia nkemfa ho menso metene be bia nka me pema yeden nanso wadoma nkoma oba ade ebo nipa bata nipa ho obi ada na nyonko ensuwa ne yirasio obi a woni dwuma odidi bo a oman wokwa na ni kosi na fo wa yuku ni chechere ne ma obi ana ni koso ni ja obrechi ni kukodu fo eja wo mu anku ni maba agurana na yiri kwa ba akasa no makasa french mu obi na no a wobo ajo asana na ho fedua woni bono so a wo yira cheche Walk in the banyan as in neighbor. A John no be non tabby, a jaw one and the assam. As a shilling on pen and once a major was my diaba. What the man come about, dear Shay and said, Yenis, I was swap, any journey I drew womb. I feel when you have been here, Sonimo. A bassa while you are one swatch and a pampa. No be a son, you'll be a small. Only Pada sending I want my name who we are say. As I'm a Tony Uncle baby and can file home. Men submit to me baby and come and pay my day. Nanso, what the man come about the bony papa and the pahon will be a dan and uncle. Yes, you and so and they will be out when you do my what did you go out mine. Walk when any go see enough for you could nature and my would be an any cosoni jab. O Breton who could for Eja woman Kunimaba, Agrana Neri Papa, Akasano Macasa French and will be an annual boajo. Asana now Febia when the bonus swallow will have to check. Walk on in a banana sin neighbor. A John no be non tabby, Eja woman and the assam. As a shilling on pen and once a major woman, my diaba. What the man come about, dear Shay and said, Yenis, I was swap, any journey I drew womb. I feel when you have been here, Sonimo. A bassa while you are one swatch.
Not yet in Cratan, why you that I feel your chair commission and walk home and don't take for on Cratan a bray. Now you find your Juma and Fama. Eclipse Collateral Management for a year Adenta news site, Abakan Street. One more Ebe Medimosis Clinic no and pay one more ending come on 0266 999020. 0266999020 and also separate 0302551877. Now on the Eclipse Collateral Management for any encomo and pay one more ebejo so na afi wo property document no one more the year juma ediama and what you know your businessman pacho ope collateral ebeboa more secure loan no wo share nim no with a banker and pay talk to a year Eclipse Collateral Management for one more bejo so na afi one more ashe ama collateral no wo hwehwe no wonsa etime akabi and pay one more adaroma woman so aboayen ama yede mache dwumade ne nyina no ede bro na hye ne so say anopati de empacho ye twa ne hot na ye twa ne hye eno no ana ebetime aboa ionize na afi within the day no why much prepared for the day's activity and to get your energy with a year chocho tea na chocho herbal tea no pacho ono nombia eboa eye wajuma ni peduani mu adwuma ye na afei so etimi aboa amawa hoden so nko a obetimi ede carry on the day's activity anopay se utie mi a obefa chocho herbal tea no wabra wonfa esichire bia no emfa nka ho eno echi no oya wonfa milk nso emfra but se wo pese wo fa de se waduane o normal breakfast a wode dia obetimi ede kakra ede afra but wo pese ye adwuma ye se de ehahama no eye wo mu adwuma ye ne dia na esese otimi enom ne raw eno echi no chocho bpt no pacho ma ebi mewo na nunumbi wa blood pressure e wasro na wa fight ya intimi enkono ma chocho bpt no ebi mewo na nunumbi onunumbi a ebeboa wo ye pa e the blood pressure ni nyina no e de beba form to the levels a wo hwe enimo no na afi etimi aboa eno achi no oyoba utrinwi no mpacho ununumu a na ebubu anope fa chocho shampoo the conditioner and then the hair food no fa ye eye o product a wo de eco salon e de koye wuti no mpacho ebesiesie wutrinwi no kama ama afi dandruff no a age wutrinwi ni nyina no aboso a ese wutrinwi no ni nyina no etimi esiesie ne kama chocho shampoo ne conditioner and the hair food no mpacho ma hairdressers nyina no enyusubi esanse eye ebeboa ama wutrinwi no etimi afuye pa na eno achi no chocho skin toner no ewo dwamai so pacho oyoba oye bema opese utoni skin ne kakra na wedie no etimi ekasa edemawa esese uyusu eye chocho skin toner no na chocho skin toner no ebeboa ama ukala no etimi adan ho adiye pa na afi etimi aboa afi woye bema oyoba pacho o shempaboa na sentuom o hyesene kesa na sentuom na ntema propro ana how mema ne tichu o hye socks na wo to ho asent nko a anope de obe nyina ne se obe yusu chocho foot cream na odi asrasha wo nantem ansa na wahye wo mpaboa no na ebetimi aboa etusa problem na se ede amount eno achi no oye obi a oye adwumaden pacho ama wo nsem wa ye den yeni a yesikwie pacho yensem no esan ado aye donti aya na emu ayede anɔpɛ emane nya wo ha okra nya confidence no said be a udru nipa mu a wonso obetimi edensa ato nsayem na watimi achia anɔpɛ de obe nyina ne sɛ obe yusu chocho hand cream na chocho hand cream no ebeboa ama wonsem no agokama na fe wudru bedwamu a watimi enya eye confidence no ede achia anɔpɛ pacho mabi mel pharmaceutical shops ahodo ni nyina no obenya eye chocho product ni bi ewo ho herbal shops ahodo nyina no obenya chocho product ewo mu ato afi no achi no supermarket ahodo se ba no chocho cream chocho soap chocho eye shampoo ene ni nuamo eka ho nyina no pacho supermarket ahodo bebre na no eton ye product ni nyina no ebi anopei se open no dodo mu atu a ye wo Suhum number 44 highway no eso ye ne Puma filling station no ana edi enhwe ni mo obetimi afreyen na anopei ye ne o edi enkomo 0244 727348 0244 727348 na woni ye ni nkomo anaso se for 055 1815388 055-1815388 na woni eye chocho industry so eni enkomo anopay na shanen so be a mame say on the 23rd of December marriage link consult for Adaroma womo edi jumedie be ede bro ewo Accra International Conference Center pacho jumedie enye nkran fo nko a baabi a wo ewo my Ghana mu bia no anaso say wotemenka ufra manane ana eba ubetimi aye part of the singles meet and greet cocktail event marriage link consult for Asheshane Kama enono ebaso on the 23rd of December na we any jumedia womo ashesha womo de eboa ma sebe womo a womo nya wo ho kafo wa woni bie wa woni girl wa woni boy wa won santo bi so a woni no edi aware ho nkombo no mpacho wo ba jumedia ase a won sabe to bi so the titiunti and the jumedie ade aba pacho adopay to ticket no na be a part of it. You be games ahodo, you be didi, you meet new people and make new friends. And adopay make it a point na be a part of this particular event on the 23rd of December. Na ubronya no yen shasi ye ebe yo de imagine say in a bronya season na washia will be a feel na one na ekeka. In fact, feeling no ebe great, feeling no ebe deep. Na report ziga me do be caught do nya sa tin kan bi ebe bo ye pa. Eti adopay dial star 713 star 33 star 733 hash star 713 star 33 star 733 hash eno no eye short code obetimi ato eye o ticket no ewo so eno achi no obetimi ene eye marriage link consult for Eddie Nkomo on 0302 238 281 0302 238 281 na woni wo moni nkomo anasa wo pese wo secure wo ticket nso a obetimi afre 0201 919462 0201 919462 na on a marriage link consult for any enkomo pacho sponsors no eye bella kwa ana womo asoya sen syntax tanks womo nso ekremu Delilah secret ni nyina no eka ho bi ana fe la cake and so sponsor the singles meet and greet cocktail event no pacho on the 23rd ebe brutal be a part of it na yenyina no yenhia na yeni die honko enkomo make new friends na ebebo kuma mazimbi will be there and to make it a point Mr. Speaker will be there na from Paul Ziga will be there a event yenyina no ye bass here na yetimi abehihie di pafofo na yetimi adidi di enkomo so ebebo and to be a part of it na won so far wo ho ehye bi Grace Gift Herbal Clinic Dr. Grace Bodu Adaroma and pay was it me more won kaye pacho hypertension no ahye wo so ache no problem ne pa ne se wuntu ho anamon bi a watu no ebia am not the needed result na wo pe but anopay remember the greatest of assurance esan say okọ eye Dr. Grace Bodu aso eya wo moto mo boase eye labs ahodo scans ahodo wo mo ho problem no potia ewo ho wo mo be ma ho afutuo ansa na se wo mo treat wa wo mo treat etu yare ni nyina no ase ede ama stroke no saa na ye no prostate no saa na ye no ye woni pa ho adaje esan se nipa ho adwuma ana ye anopay se ope herbal clinic ba ko a obenya gidie wo mu na wanya hotoso se okọ a oyare ase ebetu a Grace Gift Herbal Clinic ana no pay esese umeki eye advantage of na also utu anamo ekokopie mo ewo ho anope o Kumase ene ne mpatemu a Oshim School Junction Barekese Main Road no eso obehu eye Grace Gift Bar Clinic headquarters no ewo ho and which no Obankran New Achimota Petroleum Estate ubehu mo ewo ho womone Family Life International School no edi enhwede mo anope bra oyo ba sebe wahimfie ho enkoye vagina steaming no Dr. Grace Bodo ebeye edi ama kama oye bema obema no eswa opese pejam kakra edi ma doc ebeyi di ato nsem edi hahama edi atoso edu level a wankasa wo pa na afi wasi full stop na doc nso edi esi hwa edi ama anope oni Dr. Grace Bodo eni enkobo na wabeje so na afi wo haw ni nyina no watimi etu ase edi ama fra womo on 0246 518003 0246-518003 and also say for 0543-320030 na one a year Grace Gift Bar Clinic and laboratory services for any incomo and pay one bejo so na afe wo how no one more etu ni nyina no ase at the amount 56 after 7.
Kessben 92.9.
Welcome on board in case you just joined us. A high Kessben 92.9. Kessben matching Jumedie Esoni. Now we are live on TV, on Kessben Television, on DSTV, channel no channel 364. And afe Go TV Sua, Pacho channel 121. Afe on your free to air, they get our terrestrial television no Obenye live. And to the Ohian is a wasi upo. Na wariskane or riskania ubenya ye multi TV DJ box no ya so everywhere you go you are with Kessben NT Anope Mpacho. Thank you so much for your time around the world. Anope yes streaming live and yen social media handles ni na no so Kessben FM 92.9 is streaming Kessben TV is streaming baby obetimi at the comments no at the afaso at the aba you are covered around the globe. And to thank you for your time. Me dey call me Appiah Kubi, Mr. Speaker. I'm grateful. Safina wa join ye nia. Na enkomo ahodo pina no e wo hwa sese anope ye ne o edi. Na ye nyina no ye di o my Ghana ho enkomo shedden so say o messages no o de befa ye console no so on 0550596929 0550596929 and no e WhatsApp number no and no other face 0550 567-929 text line SMS what the first so at the bar ya beje na ya can kind in na no at the amount na afi ya timi ene at the ho enkomo na bronya is fast approaching na said ye Akuoko for dampare wa ye ne da bia no wa shase a we engage respective groups ahodo a womo eba no bronya ho nsem a esese womo ehia Bible na womo ma Bible ho nsem no emu eyeden the teach you Ghana adwadifo a bronya breyemo womo eba betina dwaso adopa ekosi na najo na afi womo ahwese Ghana ni bia bibia wo pe ede ato ede di obronya bia no ubenya bi ato at a very secured environment and under a secured condition na ebetimi aboa ma Bible emubo no ene ho nsem ni nyina no ewie peye na IGP any guta leadership no eshia any womo edi enkomo bronya breyemo kwan ya womo befa so a Bible mu nsem no womo betimi emie mu no ni nyina no woni womo eshia edi ho enkomo ma yenko na yenhwe that interaction no of the IGP together with the leadership of the Ghana Union of Traders Association Guta led by Dr. Joseph Obeng na yentie enkomo a ekoso
Run when young for IGP. Yenya Yenya down for your fat. They say a deep crack, force of one outside the Abeka one is a Usia Dio. They say your ban and Sape, one more at this radio the two and Wayamano. IGP, run Manyan for when you were pound for penny for Kukudama, a boaty dom. So among Kanwa, where you may a tosini. And I say, I dear Bakwa Muni said, we a team player. See a bar first, will be an anchor, one unqua, Nadine him. And so by you know, no palm food now, so no wonder say why you're successful. Because you work as a team player. Unyame, Unsraw. A year fair, a year for Wakwa. Say, Yania Enka Sabi, and your common traders. Sana Debiayana, your different common traders. Na Wutimi, I do a pound for ede wo mo bo ti do mu nyina panimfo aka ho nyina A to Z wo bodwa hantan ema police band ebe bo nyom e de hye yanimonyam na yehu bi da mahu bi da
Kessben 92.9
ye di dwa che mi se sia ma ya basiriwa ma trafia dosia me di dwa so ebe almost 40 years ni what 20 years na started me who be that enti sa anamona watu no minim se ebe ye suade ama IGP fo a aka na so ebe sua dia say the ofu dua pa no eni epia na chie enti na ene wahu yi eni dia wo de ma yen eni ahohoaho a wo de ma yen no eyi efe se yen so no wa ye sa no ahye animonyam no wa hye ye boso obobo ye ho ban ne ye de asumdue e de adwade a e de kwabia na yen so no ye bobo police for tidom because sadi we esiwo enkrokro bebre em say Ghana for nsua sadi no the police is there to protest us no mo protest here no yen so kwa ben ye che bebo mu tidom sabe wo mo so bebo ayen e no ne ye pese ye twa sa sei ade a ye symbolism ye pese o man Ghana na ehu say police for rescue of my life wo mo anaju de suo mo de bu ayen no se yesu ye ku ye dwaso ne ye wo adwuma bi ne yesu ye ya kakra yesu ye de benya mo se road court ya ye dia bay se street light ye dia ba se torch light ye dia ba ene oyo mo be gu o mo ka mu no keka wi yesu ye ka o mo ne de mo a won kaka se me free police ne o mo so o mo nika won go ka se ye free police o mo de bia o mo ka se esu bia na oyo ena na nka o mo hia de agum na bia enam bureaucracy ntino e bia enya nkoduro eti ya mantem a ewo ama Ghana nyina no especially ye gadifo a ewo na me shi obi ankran se ye pese police for boy ti do mo boy ndia e de na se ye se obo mo
the leader Edema Guta and what is Wakasano. Now there's also another footage by Yentie Nombra na Yentie Yebetie the IGP's response to one more statement one more MBK and so but Yentie Wembra.
Yedi kan me say mini anom nyina beka say ma ye papa nom ye nuanom ye ofanom akwa abasronko ewo ye mpesu yeso ha na ye tosu mienu me say ne mana obobodi no uja bi wom uja eye afi Bosumi tosu ba kun ntichemu dunan ewo afi apimienu ene aduonu miensa okika se ne mana odi abechiche no e na odi free enso sa de na okeno kan mi na wen emi se onyanti ase o se ne ma na odi bechiche no eno na obebobodin eno ofi ase se obobodin no obo odaye aye wo mu din to odi da no so ache nti on fa ma yen
jeja go for the ache
Kessben 92.9
ene so kan ma na ye papa nom ne ofa nom bia beche ye hu enti ye da o mase
amen
de tosu mienu mini anom any police ko na ye da no efri ha no e she mo bo se de mo de abrey eso ani empo de mo akeka aka ho e ma rechichire e be keka ni nyina bom na ye di aso de aban de dom yen no so ne timi akoye ni
Kessben 92.9
aban bono ho modin bia nanso yese pokura da hono ne kesi yachi nyina nso to ana ogibigum enti yebeje gumwa na yetimi asom mo asmo man Ghana ɛwɔ kwan ɛfɛ so na mo nyinaa sɛ ne da bia ka no motimi anya botra kɔ mo nyuma so ye fi ase ɛwɔ kantamanto ye hyehyɛ nneɛma ɛno nso ye fi ase
Kessben 92.9
ɛnso maka kyerɛ mo sɛ de sɛ ɔmo kɔ a ɔmo nkɔ huhu edwem empenifo no mu sɛ ɔmo aba efisɛ ɔmo a yɛayɛ no kantamanto deɛ no deɛ mo sɛ bibi de da deɛ ɔmo aba baabi a adwadie no so kokɔ so no nyinaa nneɛma bi hyehyɛ aseɛ eduru baabi a yɛpɛ sɛ yɛkyerɛ obi ansa na ɔmo maka no adwane eduru baabi so a yɛpɛ sɛ yɛka sɛ yɛaba ɔnte wopɛ adwane ansa na yɛakyew eduru baabi so a yɛka sɛ yɛaba wodwane koraa na yɛbɛkyɛw ɛnti wokɔ woba yɛsɛ yɛbɛkyɛw no deɛ yɛbɛdɛn yɛbɛkyɛw ɛnti yɛkeka no nyinaa bom ɛnti mprempren anyɛ biara nkyɛ biara wobɛhu ɔmo mfa ɔmo ho nsie ɛma no mmoro so yɛahyɛ ɔmo sɛ ɔmo kɔ a baabi a ɛdi dwa no nyinaa ɔmo nkɔnkɔda ɔmo ho adi ɛnkyerɛ mpanimfoɔ hɔ ɛwɔ Ghana afa na nyinaa ɛnti ɛno nso wobɛhu na deɛ me ɔfa kan a na mene no nyɛ adwen kakra ne sɛ ɔsɛ adwadifoɔ deɛ nanka
Kessben 92.9 Asidankwa
yɛ biara kɛkɛ na sɛ na ɔka na ɔpɔtɔ kasam no ɛkyerɛ sɛ yɛho nyɛ na yɛho ɛnyɛ na nti mo nte aseɛ sɛ saa pɔtɔ kasa no sɛ na nkurɔfoɔ te aseɛ no ɛnyɛ saa na yɛte aseɛ adeɛ ho nyɛ na na kyerɛ sɛ wokɔfa baabi a bɛyɛ dɛn wobɛhu ɛno nkyerɛ sɛ adeɛ no nsombo ɛno nkyerɛ sɛ adeɛ no nyɛ dɛn nsombo ɛnti mo som a mo sombo no.
All right, and that is the IGP, Dr. Akuoko Dampare, and then the leadership of the police service, and one more engagee, GUTA, the leadership of GUTA, the Ghana Union of Traders Association, led by Dr. Joseph Obeng, and one more Etime Edesa and Koboy. Now, apart from this engagement, IGP said, Bronya yi, event organizers, a hold on events be. In fact, as they say, Christmas in Ghana, aje hini ewo baby. We are told, sir, oko the United States of America, and Crawford wishes say, Wamobeba Ghana, Ababedi Bronya is in their numbers, as well as Europe, any Asia. We are saying for now, IGP, any event organizers, Wamobaba programs, ahodo December busu mo Asia, Eddie and Komo, ma yentie and also na yemra.
Kessben 92.9 Asidankwa.
Mr. Appiah, good morning, IGP, and then good morning to my colleagues. I think last year, around December, we had police
Kessben 92.9.
They were at our end. It was very useful. But the issue is, around January, they all left. At our end, from Bunsu Junction to where Bunsu Eco Park is, I think the police know it's one of the flashpoints during Christmas festivities. So I would want to ask if they can continue to the end of January or to help.
Kessben 92.9 Asidankwa.
All right. Good morning. My name is Robert Clark. I work with Charterhouse. I think the last time we were here, I asked
Kessben 92.9
Asidankwa. I think one of them, which was essential, was not addressed. So I've come back.
Kessben 92.9 Asidankwa.
That question is based on the premise that if we are able to,
The person who is there is as the police officer who is among them dealing with the situation. It's no different from the person who is boarding the truck or also doing the stop on the road. And we're able to tidy up. But if there are still remnants out there, be assured, the same zeal that we came with dealing with that concern, because you are our masters, we use the same seal to deal with any remnant that is still out there. So be assured. Then on the issue of the question from my brother about the standardization of engaging policing service, the standard is there. So if there are issues in there, we'll see how we can address them. And that is why this liaison officer will help a lot. And forgive us if you come early and we say 3 months is too long. Wait until 2 weeks. I think it's something probably 1 or 2 instances of that. But we do document issues that came to us, and we have a timetable to follow them through, except that we keep engaging so that we don't forget and keep it late. But we're taking notice of it, we'll address them. Then the issue of establishment of a desk to handle event is very laudable, and we are going to see to it operationalization, because we feel that if even not event alone, it becomes, we put another name that will make it attractive for people to be loved, to be posted there, and for them to say that I'm in charge of this. And we can then use it, and that also dovetail into the suggestion that we made that we want to see more events across the year so that it becomes another solid component of our economic development. Also, the steps being taken to actively work on the police emergency lines were noted. My brother spoke to Army about it, and we also understand the limitations of the system. We'll improve upon it, because if it's emergency, there must usually be emergency. So we'll deal with that. And finally, cultural sensitivity.
Kessben 92.9.
Cultural sensitivity. Taking notice of. Fortunately, most of my colleagues, we have always said that we are Africans first and Ghanaians second. And as long as you are like us,
Kessben 92.9.
you will always be welcome. What is your home? And there is no place like home. So we'll factor all this in and make your blending, and your blending into the system will be one that will make you feel proud that you made that decision. So rest assured. And it is on that note that I conclude by saying that we are ready for your event.
All right, and see, we are ready for your event, and that is the IGP giving assurance to event organizers, especially one more programs across the country, major ones, when you're more engagement, and then rest assuring them, say police, is ever ready, say one mobile buying. Na afe etime aboa ama ye dibronya no asomdwe mu pa. Enti that is on the IGP any ejuma warrior, quite commendable about some of the effort were put up, the leadership what they the police service ni nyina no eka ho be how wama police service draw closer to the people. Na yehu police ni say womo ye kakai ni yebe hu womo say they are friends and they are part of us. Only say womo eja niyama ni biya na etime abua ama image adampare ebede no aye very solid. And see, that is on the IGP. Be rest assured, bronya upia we safe, we secured. IGP one that obeye jubano, and we also support him to do his work. 13 after 8. This is Kessben. Pacho ma o messages emra 0550596929 0550567929 your numbers na afi dial star 256 *2# na was selected option 2 for Kessben Cashport and pay your bed draw na wonso wetime ewini on a year portal no eso. Mame Emma Dokache, Dr. Asante from Emma Asante Herbal at Nase. Na pay your buy ajemen some. In fact, when I'm corridor is will be studio ha na mi huni pakra wo babira ha until so what Nase. Doc Marching.
Appiah Kubi.
As I say,
Kubi. Nyame adom na mo pai boy ho ya papa.
Minya ka be juno na nkrofo ahwe wata ye na wa she.
Alaji.
Ba efe pa. Wa fa ho pa. Dog no. Dog o ya guy bruta. Look, Emma Sante about for who ye.
Obia.
That's right. Official Panso.
I think come to Afisa Beni Etias.
Amen.
Nagana ye koyenim.
Amen.
Good.
Afi ya juma.
Sa papa.
Ya juma pa. Enti me say nyame beto super good.
Yes.
That's right. And up there na wo maye ni teach you ye ko bronyam enkrofo e ba be didi basa. Time ancestors wo mo didi kra na wo mo didi time ancestors wo mo win sa wo mo bury all in the name of ye di bronya. Afi ye kosi new year mu a na problems no bebre na no ahyase eba. Ba mintio ne enkomo a wo maye no pay.
Yeah, Kubi, me de wase pe no adwuma pa oboma Kessben ne ewiase fa na nyina. Nyankopon nhyiraw.
Amen.
Me chia me mahwefo eba kasa fidie kase so television kase so any radio nyinara. Baabia kasa fidie du no enyim free ho. If you say o taihwe Kessben a unya nema bebre ne frim. O ka bibisa amanfo bedidi bronya ne new year. Ade ba kwa me pesa me twe Ghana for adwene ekoso ne se. Bronya eba naeko.
Yes.
Enti I say we drive no obi or drive highway I was say me careful we do kroma no ajeja no krom kra to me accident. The carefulness I walk highway no and one I say we dey odi ba ekrom. Enti me pesa me kire sen wadua ne die na nyese Christmas kwa na odidi basa ya wonkofo bi a Christmas ma so sebe nnuane omudie no chen bronya eduane no so wo me kire. But one thing as here enipa yewu bebre no free nnuane a yedie no enti yes Christmas e banko a na obehwe yie obehwe yie all the time aduane bia obepeja wo de ko nipa duan busa se aduane we edin pa na beye ama me nipa duan no ebekumi ana se beye medan enti ne edikan no bronya no eba misramu ensanom omonto omobo ase ensanom bebrebe no enije mroso no omtwe ni because at the end of the day ebema omublo obenya problem so what in chana say we diabetic already a hweye wo kosa gathering no a enya duane ni nyina na obetumi adi so na mechire no ebi so na accommodate enti wo dia nomsuo such gathering no nomsuo na say di leaves no na nya den emwo okay in other note Ghana for CCA wo na unya problem bi se kidney problem so what na mechana say kidney transplanting no ne board ne dialysis so ne boarding inti adenti na wo twen amonya sa ohaw no man twen ma wonya sa ohaw no try to be protected kidney we padua no inti misramo and niam bit say energy drinks and adwudidie no other drinks so na mechira no aduane edigu aduane hyehye edigu rubber mu no amanfo try some be avoid it enura abrofo nura omonnom a sebe ojino ba so 1 hour 2 hours omon try some be avoid the sad man all the time onye say enenko a anya sa
me hu bibi as the say enkrofo de ahaban no asan abapa enkran ha
e good pa
yes ze omoti nuane ni gu ahaban no
e good pa
ze ama ahaban so bo abedi
so we don't yes so sacrifice yinchi enti Ghana for monshana so but first of all no we sign war pressure na abribia pressure no enkofo ma wie yobotumi anya kidney problem enti try say we manage o pressure no na etumi ayeden akofom but opese o pressure so ekofoma kope carrot cucumber atajweni akedo blend no mame carrot cucumber atajweni akedo blend na yeden na no mame etumi ma pressure no kofom pa complete mame family numbers into Ghana for yanku yan be brand ya about 10-15 minutes na say yako 0550 43 99 20 0550 43 99 20 027 28 92 701 027 28 92 701 what's up line here 0244 42 00 69 0244 42 00 69 yeah Kubi me be fidie so adabia so aya na meka mama bebre about the bridge on kwala 25 years o spray ne be ma wansa na one oba ayeden ada obi so no we tablets bi doctor say wo hia sa na e ma no amanfo bebre aware agu just adabrejo uyinipa 10 emu beye 8 adabrejo omuntumi nko omoyere anaso omo girlfriend enchen but doctor say uhia cleansing because there's blockages in the kidneys ni arteries no nti moja no ntumi ndi afrosane enam nuane a yedie nti wo ne mekere no nti ye wadro bia wo yaso ye nko a local prepared by me unuma a cleansing system no o kidney no nyana ne arteries no moja no hyase se di afrosane unni ohaw bia no anse wo libido no ebekosoro nti wadwene basa wo pese wo call yere ncha unni problem obu ha ne be ma sabi pegya okọ na atofom obi di aso sabi ewomu ana enka ne ho ebiew ama ware bebre egu nkofo bebre kum wo mo yere no and all that but doctor say won fa etuo ne sekan enkum oba wo de oba ma ne be kum ti be pe edro na ma ya me se 3 in 1 no wo ma so yankwa the whole Ghana were 3 places no Kokomlemle Senate Office that them or Kokomlemle Senate Office that them or Kumasi Culture Center Kokwase Kumasi Culture Center Kokwase and La Paz the beer cheesy pizza one but La Paz unfortunately you're close no till after Christmas New Year no more honey be ya then but who pe bi se abra Kumasi Culture Center Kokwase and I say Kokomlemle in Kanaha Senate for office that them on Sabe can be Sasu and Kofo bebre any edum but ya find out say nuane ye de na egudum ye ni last me ka kire mo so di sausages bebre wani e betumi adum di gale bebre wani betumi adum mfimfroma de asi kire bebre e betumi adum wani e befra wodi anwa bebre wutadi di anadwumpo na se cholesterol be dos woni paduam na omoja no fa anwa ne bia wanya problem wani e betumi adum enti ani fra bebre be ni nyana firi nuane ye de enti uba ya so ye na wodi wani eba ho se wani e bia hyehyew pronsu ade fita bia be kata tuntum so ebi wo kora ye se glaucoma ebi wo ye se cataract just don't worry bra ya so ye ba wo duro na tufu nuane a ubedi a eba ma nie no ayeden ehu ade kama nemum efrade a ye ni aduro ewo enifra enya efra wie ba se fe na edum dia ye betumi aboa ama wo gina wonan so family numbers no ayeden ebio 0550 43 99 20 0550 43 99 20 027 28 92 701 027 28 92 701 what's up line here 0244 42 00 69 0244 42 00 31 no 100 cities men's vitality no 100 cities Kubi amsa last na me ka Canada no still happen this is here official kra no Dr. Asante yaye M Asante Travel and Tours registered M Asante Travel and Tours inti afifu frebe dia yebobo adwuma pa na o pese uko Canada right now yentumi nya America and other countries but Canada there I'm 100% sure of that now and now omo aya omo ni ye din sawroso no ye wie so anu abaje no apesika unim se woni sika ya na menventure ebia sesia passport me bra abeke kaminsem aye bosum a me hwe om na me ba nen
se dey o come some pimpin
no unim sika no aya me uni adaje ontumi ntu bayi ntimi adaje no ontumi ntu bayi man from wo phone so kan kire me say doctor na Canada package they say bra maso ye kokomlemle senate for office that them 1 men kire mu opa na wa person na wayede ojai enti mumfa me numbers ni bio na me bekra mo na masore the same mama official pa ensem egu yetiri me do so ebi mpa na me yura fi se me mo official pa enti obi bia me ma official pa numbers no enie 0550 43 99 20 0550 43 99 20 027
027
28 92 701 027 28 92 701. WhatsApp line here 0244 42 00 69. Mr. Mopi, we WhatsApp na mentumi ansa wan nyese me yura few messages no doso. Enyumade no so eye den edoso. Me aba akufo me ye production, me aba akufo me attend to patients. So when they mention me answer phone calls, it is sometimes ufra me podo anya me keep on calling me Mr. Obi answer me phone calls inti mumfenche me. Appiah next week nyame aduma me de mo bronya de ebebra wonti.
Dog here that's
me can't one my way answer because okay me know so per 3-1 no problem 3-1 upe 2 kura me de ba no problem. Yes it me da
bronya wa ba face
nyame ya adum na Yesu ama yebeshia.
That's right. Dog me that's it. Thank you. I'm grateful for because wapeso tuya womoka na afi primaries no edru ha womotimi ato aba ede amano. It becoming quite controversial because papa ne say ensema honorable bawa eka ni nyina no enya ade se no krebia no ewo sa ensem ni mo eno nti anopei yebedi ho enkomo na afi yetimi akọ yenim. But first off, my yentie the honorable bawa on TV3 memory die twebwe na yentie nsem wakaye da yamra
that currently as we speak, and I say this with all the strength, and I'm going to say this here because I'm going to mention names. Yesterday on live, you know, I was hearing it but I didn't know it was true. On one of your sister media houses, they were talking, you know, the current sitting controller accountant general, or what do you call it, controller accountant general is vying to contest one of the seats in Central Region. A citizen who controls all of us our money.
92.9.
The guy he's trying to contest. Look, all that you hear them say is that every delegate has been put on salary. And he's been doing that for about 2 years. I'm just telling you the basis of what they call it.
That's what you heard.
What I heard. So yesterday, and I was also worried. Yesterday, you had a situation where people were not texting incoming on radio. On radio, they were tapping and mentioning his name. And I said that look, if you have a situation where you control my money, state money, there must be laws as to how you deal with some of these things. There must be laws as to how you deal with some of these things. Everybody is seeing it. Everybody is hearing it. But nobody is questioning it. And the thing has now moved from just being talked on what they call it, corridors to radio stations. And nobody, the OSP is not even interested in trying to investigate this. So the point I'm just trying to make is that, yes, these guys may be very unfortunate guys. They are there. They were caught because they were desperate. They thought that this was a time for them to also harvest.
Kessben 92.9 Asidankwa.
Yes, and that is Honorable Edward Bauer speaking on key point on TV3, and will make a such revelation. But indeed, we know the issues are there. So, Papa no ewo interest or be contested in the upcoming NPP parliamentary primaries. But the question is that, as a civil servant, should he or should he not resign at the time? What making the intentions? At what particular point in time, Anna assess civil servant, ubetimi a transition to become a politician. Obianka say civil servant, untimi nkwaya politics. You can go and do your politics. Now, politics it should not affect the work of the civil service. In fact, if you are a civil servant, the assumption is that on your politics. In fact, more sign it, more agree to the civil service code and ethics. More the head of civil service. And they about Mashishane Kama. Momrano, I established the civil service. In fact, there are rules and regulations that govern the ubetimiaye as a civil servant, and then the untiminye as a civil servant. But in all of that, there's a statement from the Controller and Accountant General. Mame enkai e normal na ye wia ye beba so na ye di enkomo. The attention of the Comptroller and Accountant General's Department has been drawn to a wild allegation made by a panelist on Saturday, the 9th of September 2023, during a live telecast of TV3 morning show, The Key Point. The said panelist made a spurious allegation to the effect that the Comptroller and Accountant General has put the names of delegates on payroll and they have been receiving salary in the last 2 years. I would like to categorically state that this accusation is false, unsubstantiated, and exhibits his level of ignorance of the business process in the management of government's payroll. The Comptroller and Accountant General's Department is responsible for overseeing the financial management and payroll administration of the government of Ghana. It is an esteemed institution that upholds the highest standards of professionalism, transparency, and integrity. The allegations made against the Comptroller and Accountant General not only tarnishes the reputation of the individual in the question, but also casts a doubt on the entire institution and its commitment to serving the nation. It is important to note that the payroll system of the government of Ghana is a complex and meticulously designed process that involves multiple layers of scrutiny, verification, and established protocols. Employer MMDAs are responsible for initiating payroll processes pertaining to 1. Recruitment of employees, 2. Promotion and demotion of their staff, 3. Termination and deletion of staff, and 4. Authorizing update of staff records. These transactions are captured on the prescribed input forms and processed at the personal processing sections of the employer, and that is referring to MDAs and then MMDAs, the ministries, departments, and agencies, the municipal, the district assemblies, and all of that. The Comptroller and Accountant General validate these processed input forms on government payroll by ensuring that all the relevant documents are attached to the input forms. On monthly basis, prior to the payment of salaries, an electronic salary payment voucher detailing staff numbers, names, grades, salary payable to every employee are sent to the employer. And in this respect, the MDAs and then MMDAs for validation. The validation process entails employer MMDAs confirming that names and amount payable as salary that appear on the pay vouchers of the MMDAs are legitimate. No employee is paid if not validated by the employer. Furthermore, the Comptroller and Accountant General's Department operates under a system of checks and balances with various oversight mechanisms in place to prevent any form of malpractice or abuse. These mechanisms include internal audit, external audit, and regular reviews conducted by independent bodies. Any irregularities or discrepancies in the payroll system would be promptly identified and thoroughly investigated. The allegations suggesting that the Comptroller and Accountant General manipulated the payroll system and single-handedly put up unauthorized names on the payroll for 2 years are not only false and baseless, but also undermining the integrity of the department. It is essential that we rely on credible evidence and due process of verification before making such ill-minded and outrageous accusations that have a far-reaching consequence. The doors of the department are open to any independent investigation into the allegations. It is crucial that the reputation of the Comptroller and Accountant General, as well as the integrity of the Comptroller and Accountant General's Department, be restored and upheld. I trust that you will give due consideration to this rejoinder and provide an opportunity for the truth to prevail. Thank you. And this is signed by the Public Relations Directorate. Public Relations Directorate, a whole department within the Comptroller and Accountant General's Department. And somebody should have signed this letter. Nipa na will try that in Sasha, and it is copied to all media houses. And Tiwomo Sendibi Ede Amaye. Enti no any the explanation. Controller say enye no credit. Na in fact, womo a yetua womo ka ewo aban adwuma yeku ahodo no mu nyinaa no. The processes no e sha ase free form ho. Enti nipa na wono eye head of the agency awoda no ebetimi ay say local government. Ebetimi ay your friend is saying Ghana Health Service from the lowest part of their ranks. As I said, womo ana initiated the processes of payment. Na womo submitted no obi ani grade and any level wadu ewa adwumanim any sika as I said yetua no. Na afi at the end of every month no, the more important reason why a validation no ehia no ene say ebia na sebi obi ekọ ne nkrachi onye adwuma ne biem. Enti no as I said nipa no a wo form ho no and a betre say nipa we no ye adwuma ebia woni hobiem ana nipa we no wo position we ya promoting no position we enti say no na katua wagini all those processes no e sha say free form ho and sana vouchers no ya prepare na ya make way say ye betimi ahwe na aban akatua ho nsem no etimi aba na Endra I made a statement say by now as I say controller no ankawa resign na afi watimi ahwe se wadi na dwuma no ato na wakọ se okwa MP akonwa no eno no hwinsi ne kwan ewo ho in fact or that opportunity no as a Ghanaian se wono nso ebetimi a contest but in saying so no there is a precedent esabi wo ho no ma ye twade ato ho dada and for the purposes of education I'll draw Ghanaians attention to that. And as a student of law, there is a case. Case in the Supreme Court to know in the year 2000. Nana Danko Ekufuado, the President of the Republic, and this case, court, Supreme Court. As at the time our case, na Ura Martin Amidu, Deputy Attorney General. Na wano ana ebejinemu edema Ghana bain, ebabedi sa asem no ewo court. Na yatudin say Kofi Opoku Menu versus the Attorney General and the Attorney General. I mean kai kakrabon. Ana sasem krona so ebiasibiem Kofi Opoku Menu was the chief director at the Ministry of Finance. As at the time no now per se oko contested the Honorable Ban Redu ewo eye Asante Achim North. As at the time Nana what he akonwa so say chief director at the Ministry of Finance. Ana Nana Danko Ekufuado at the Kofi Opoku Menu eko court to say there be as a civil servant wo no ti akonwa so as chief director no wuntimi enkon contest it. For that reason no person contest here as I say will resign position no as chief director. And sana wetimi akọ Asante Achim North na woni ban redu Akuoko contest it. Now, argument in the court, but Supreme Court no a key position on that particular development. There is also another incident with one chief director and one also Ministry of Health. Your friend Alaji MMD Jawula. I don't know, so Kaya. Now, one also in the year 2000s, a man paying for 4 years and a campaign near there. One of the campaign rallies, I say, and Ura Jawula, Ekokoshe NPP party T-shirt. At the time, I was chief director for a year, the Ministry of Health, and what they call program no ase. Now, what call program nasi we and the head of the civil service. A true letter, the man is Ura Jawula. Per the rules and the dictate of a Juma Awoye, a civil servant and chief director. For the Ministry of Health, untimi nkwasha political party biya no atare. Na unkonko jina event biya no ase. For that reason, no umfonye one mountain so a air traces say NPP ntare ne show uktimi ko wo rallies ase ne ade ne nyina fa wadwuma no eto ho na resign as chief director. Now, Orajawula made reference to the statement and the pronouncement at the Supreme Court are making in the case between Opoku Menu and the Attorney General. And it was emphatic. Supreme Court in the position and it said, as a civil servant, a mere intention say ubenya ana ubenya nsusuya no wo wadwen mu say oh minya MP amedi okay na ebi kura ubebie wano aka kire nkrofo no does not make you a politician. And this is the Supreme Court ruling. Again, it doesn't mean say waba bedi MP no. Okay? But until say obe picking nomination, now we're filing nomination, we go through the processes. No wa be a candidate, you know. That is when we can say obviously what that when they say politics, you know, and as they say we and now we for that reason, you know, at that level ni there as I say we do a juma eto. But some time no enso yet. Now one picking nomination, one filing nomination. You are not a candidate. For that reason, no. Yentime nka say oh, you're civil servant. Enti a mere speculation and our intention ti. Okay? For wajuma to her as civil servant. And this is the position of law. Emrano and yedi juma. So Efabino, I agree with the concerned Ghanaians. One more say the Controller and Accountant General no the position na wokura no very sensitive. For that reason no our interest say wobetimi abedi MP a wonfa na adwuma nto ho sese. Now the code of the civil service no is based on morality. The reason why in here you expect it say as a civil servant no wunya show interest Ghanaians will be calling on you to resign no is based on morality. And based on your own principles, wujidi. Say at any point in time, no ubetimi a compromise because interest a crowd no. They say a transition from serving the nation as a civil servant to becoming a politician, and then the assumption again no, and they say what does crowd position ni mua ubetimi di position no influence niema bebre, and that is the issue of conflict of interest. And the civil service, no, the head of it, ebetimi atro, Ediama Controller and Accountant General, say, oh, and yama yatitini, and no ebeya, and kawan kasa free whoopim, nafa wajuma etohono. Se papaneti asya no yanisa, it is based on his own principles. But per the ruling of the Supreme Court, until se papano apiki nomination form to contest in the NPP's primaries, Obia and Timin Shani say on fan a. And that is the position of law. And for the purposes of those calling, including myself, because Andrea, I made same comment until upon research, I later found out this case. Any ruling in the Supreme Court, no, Ede Ama. I mean, it is fair, it is nice, the position of law, no, clear. As it stands now, Untimin Kase Papano, and find a juman to her per the rules of the Supreme Court. But it will be in a very good faith. Se papa no was our interest now. Based on one kasani principle. Any on one kasani morals our GDR, one more the code of ethics, of conduct, of civil servant. One kasa every year, Jumano. So no free ni pemudia. Ghanaians will be glad. And myself, as I sit here, I'll be very glad. And that is what is happening. Now, Utie Dorabo a year Bawa was it clearly Papa no Eden Crawford to pay rules. So one more say no credit. Maybe they should justify it. The reason why I no credit. We have said and Enra Maakye say yenya Auditor General's report. Even as of 2020-2021, Auditor General no Akuoko in its report said there were people allegedly womu claim so womu ye adwuma within Ministry of Finance. Na yetua womo salaries for more than 1 year, 2 years. Womo age salaries by ye validation sa nkrofo ni nya adwuma ewo ho. The question is that who is responsible for those things? How are we going to cure those discrepancies no eba? The external auditors eba behead the books of this institution no finding ghost names on the payroll list of those institutions yet they do not work there. And why I said here, say you bet me a chaos. Those are the issues and pay very much more relevant. Nina who you need to understand some of these things. Said you moving forward, you bet me akio. In Ghana, in our country, for a very long time, yentimi any ghost names in feel. What man kama yiska, ya reforms, ya validate, ya diweyaba, biometric aba, as I say, you capture a fingerprint, as I say, yes, say, ya the structures in nego. Yet, we have ghost names on our payrolls. Yet, we have it. People are not being truthful to the state. Ya oho, ya incur our debt, on daily basis. Now, offer Auditor General's report, now what kind you will get to understand some of these things. So probably, ebia na the honorable Bawa. Enim bibia yenim. Ebia wonim crofobia womu free papa no constituency. Ye dey want to payroll so yenim. It will do us a lot of good. Say wabeba bontema ya tiase. And it will not just be a mere justification, see a issue statement. And you know, engineer fan trasa. But ever anachi, na to say.
Yeah, kwa bejusu.
Ibiaboko.
Nyamia domara kwa ibiaboko pa.
Very well. Enti diaba no controller and accountant general will lazy ni boot. So obeko. What's the constituency near then?
Say Achim Swedru.
Achim Swedru.
Yes. But Achim say Honorable Bawa said Central Region.
Central Region.
Yes, but pay producer some more character say
Achim Swedru. Okay. Achim Swedru is in the Eastern Region, right? Okay. Interesting. Now, Mamintio on this. Na IGP nso adwuma wa ye kakra no Mamintio wo na yento so. But Dali star 256 star 2 hash na was selected option 2 for Kessben Cashport na adope yebe draw na anusia yebe draws ne so na also watemi awini. Na Mamintio.
Kwabe. Ye adwuma bi ma mesisia. Mr. Wadaroma. Statement na Edi Babontino, controller and accountant general.
Edi Bayen.
The reaction.
Yeah.
Obetimi asaka bi ama me.
Men kind bi.
Asaka bi for me. So.
Okay. Just a minute. Mami enyi ewo phone so na men kai emma. But your higher Kessben 92.9. Obetimi the messages no Ediaba 0550596929 0550567929. Now this is a statement. I say the attention of the Controller and Accountant General's Department has been drawn to a wild allegation made by a panelist on Saturday, September 9, 2023, during a live telecast of TV3's morning show, The Key Point. The said panelist made a spurious allegation to the effect that the Controller and Accountant General has put the names of delegates, and I would say the names of delegates, on payroll, and they have been receiving salary in the last 2 years. I would like to categorically state that this accusation is false, unsubstantiated, and exhibit his level of ignorance of the business process in the management of government payroll. The Controller and Accountant General's Department is responsible for overseeing the financial management and payroll administration of the government of Ghana. It is an esteemed institution that upholds the highest standards of professionalism, transparency, and integrity. The allegations made against the Controller and Accountant General do not only tarnish the reputation of the individual in question, but also cast a doubt on the entire institution and its commitment to serving the nation. It is important to note that the payroll system of the government of Ghana is a complex and meticulously designed process that involves multiple layers of scrutiny, verification, and established protocols. Employer, MDAs and MMDAs are responsible for initiating payroll processes pertaining to 1. Recruitment of employees. 2. Promotion and demotion of their staff. 3. Termination and deletion of staff. 4. Authorizing update of staff records. These transactions are captured on prescribed input forms and processed at the personal processing sections of the employer MDS and MMDS. The Controller and Accountant General's Department validates these processed input forms on government payroll by ensuring that all the relevant documents are attached to the input forms. On monthly basis, prior to the payroll, the payment of salaries, an electronic salary payment voucher detailing staff numbers, names, grades, salary payable, to every employee are sent to the employer, in this case, the MDAs and MMDAs, for validation. The validation process entails employer MDAs and MMDAs confirming that the names and amount payable as salary that appear on the payment vouchers of the MDA or MMDAs are legitimate. No employee is paid if not validated by the employer. Furthermore, the Controller and Accountant General Department operates under a system of checks and balances with various oversight mechanisms in place to prevent any form of malpractice or abuse. The mechanism include internal audits, external audits, and regular reviews conducted by independent bodies. Any irregularities or discrepancies in the payroll system would be promptly identified and thoroughly investigated. The allegation suggesting that the Controller and Accountant General manipulated the payroll system and single-handedly put unauthorized names on the payroll for 2 years are not only false and baseless, but also undermine the integrity of the department. It is essential that we rely on credible evidence and due process of verification before making such ill-minded and outrageous accusations that can have a far-reaching consequences. The doors of the department are open to any independent investigation into the allegations. It is crucial that the reputation of the Controller and Accountant General, as well as the integrity of the Controller and Accountant General's department, be restored and upheld. I trust that you will give due consideration to this rejoinder and provide an opportunity for the truth to prevail. Thank you. And it is signed Public Relations Directorate and copied to all media houses. In any case, Nana statement in so one more address it directly to the head of programs for TV3 Accra. I mean, I don't know.
Enwano.
Yes, Enwano.
Ibinka
Hubi.
Papa we
Kessben 92.9 Asidankwa.
My disappointed pa.
That was statement in one.
Yes, Mr. Kwesi Kwenin Bosompim. I'm disappointed in him. Me disappointed in him nature say Kwame. Ya kaso be a Controller and Accountant General. Kwame. Uye ni paketwa wo.
Debi.
Omaimu adwumafo a aban omusika fa ho nyina. Wona prepare om salary.
Yeah.
By 2nd to 5th of every month, na adwumani bia katua ye ready. So by the time ebedu 25th, 26th na amateur.
Okay.
28 obi abetimi akwakoyi isika. Kwa menye adwuma ketwa. You understand? Now let me tell you something. The otro the ontro you.
On cafe to validation.
Also papa the court. If he has nothing to hide.
Yes,
ese court.
Na ye no kre no.
I don't come. We are to trade area.
Kessben 92.9
Somebody is denting your image
and telling you so what they
telling you that what they confiding obia meme sorry ahomachi 3 am na metu tomu eba adwuma because of traffic.
Yes.
Obia da because okoto abade amao. Ama wo de this din akwa payroll so a wo disika free a wo die ne nsan ka ne nan ka.
Onye adwuma ma ban.
Onye adwuma ma ban ne nsan ka ne nan ka. Month so a bia yakofa 2000 3,000 at the amount. Jamaica, what I say. Obi a university wa books ahodo we the service or tifie nya adwuma nye a obetimi aboa this country. Wo peduma kwame ebema na 3,000 kwa wonya bi. Then somebody is tifie nya adwuma. Yeso di ni din aba be hye payroll so ayetua ne ka. No atwotwo we di aba be te yende. Listen to me. Abrante bi uko kumasi a waji di ba ye fe ni Seidu NBA me bodi na aka asem keke na sa abrante no se oyo de for kakra o boutique se kwa aboabo ne ayia ena mire bi abrante yi ukai Canadians bi e kidnap omo kumasi
yeah.
Yes, now abrante allegedly said Akuoko, so he was arrested. Then Sami Jamfi, the current communications director, NDC, sat on radio and I see or connected that guy to Napo, Matopoku Prempe. Mention something. That's it. Or connecting to him, say, a branch any Napo bodyguard or something. I said, on a Napo now. Then Napo filed
a suit.
Even Kwame, what you say? This thing cannot be a defamation. But you see, Emma Yehunu Ebia Tebia Napo, you understand? And you depend on a castle. Some machoma will say, Nike so on Napo Namwa, and can say, but Matopoku Prempe, a who the dachi. Or who or to be protecting a dachi, so he's working towards his future. A biari Sunday. And call for a root epe reanimated Yamana. It would didn't huni one penky can we yet 1 person or person yet spotless towards the reanimate or to become a president. Was you chano pano? As I said, cockort, that's a medium fee, approve. I say, Sabrantiano and the young panel. Let me read the statement of claim eventual. Mr. Bafua, so no, MPP, you are a lawyer. Was say in the plaintiff's statement of claim, he averred that Sami Jamfi had greatly injured his positive image by falsely linking him to one Seydou Yakubu, aka MBA, the alleged ringleader of the gang that kidnapped 2 Canadian girls in Kumasi in the June 2019. The lawyer said the defendant's statement had dented Napo's image both in Ghana and abroad. Considering that the said statement was widely captured in the print media and other electronic platforms, the statement argued that over his whole life, public and private, Napo has led a decent lifestyle worthy of emulation, and so Sami Jamfi had no justification to link him to the miscreant to dent his image. According to the statement, Jamfi, by his statement, intentionally portrayed Napo without offering any proof as a person who supports thuggery, kidnapping, and other illegal acts. Kwame, as simple like ABCD. Napo prayed for 1 million Ghana cedis and a court to J 500,000 Ghana cedis.
At the man. In this particular case. Kwame. Now, Obia we are controller and accountant general. Number of people quite the Yankayu, Kwame, Yinim. Abra president, any finance minister, Akachi a place there. For now, yet me for the part, you my financial clearance. Our mine, yes, ya penny. Ni ababe catcher, so when I yes, I didn't know what you call 14 ghost names. Akuoko showa said a bay on that 12 bad Yamawa. What do I call to with any day? If he has nothing to hide, off Uncle Court in your idea. Offer do at Bow.
Yes, Kwabi. TV 349 court. Kwabi.
Now proving the case.
Yes, unproven the case. Because Papa no Kasan.
Edward Bauer.
Usha Vim no de Kasana.
Yes.
Any a Johnny dear China. Ebiano will be Bikutan.
Exactly.
You understand? Ebiano will be Bikutan.
Kwame,
me too. Abrante be fed Haruna Mahama. We are NDC activists. And a control the Facebook war or control assembly or Mamechuade. Assembly Koso President Kufofi. Bid up to 2016 election. Now, Omukoye meeting Omukoye now religious leaders become. President Kufo Bufi pa Emma. Na do dan kwa Kufo ado no na saka kwa be Japan we issue na be ba no me reconciliation on sa no no Emma President Kufo Bufi ke kansem serious. Then part of the interview meeting no me na ababon ti yaliki e dia ma press na press publishing abro mu koy na press bi ani ho. Then da Haruna Mahama no e de to the Facebook timeline and control the see what dem ho ni na e de call Facebook say Mr. Hakmo Uswajiman and a leaky that information. He was part of the meeting. And Daily Post Yenya Bema Maakye Dokosi acquired that publication and will go to Mahama
from the Facebook write-up.
Yes. Then Mr. Hakmo Uswajiman esi no court. We see our branch and no see you know your friend is newspaper 5 million Ghana cedis. And court edgy 800,000 Ghana cedis at the man, which is 8 billion. Now, share a dear Mr. Hakmo Uswajiman, a Troya, the lawyers as a plaintiff, or Troy at the man court, say, a free tibesine, when you be abundant that, and Kikain in the move, and now fear obey the politics are corrected. And Obama obey at the dark rope identity image.
Kessben 92.9.
If you see, if you don't have anything to hide, go to court.
And you control at the end.
Oh yes, Kwame. Let me make a court. Reaction. This country. Gabriel Trader could try DB on the 1st of January 2015 as a 16. No. I'm say 2020 more. Nana mentiase later and I'm tenase. Was it Ghana? I say yenye well cultured. Now when you see well cultured, they see any manners. But yen tell you su ye friend say institutions.
The court system.
The court systems. Obi yare kwa no akwatena sofo se omonpaye. Yes, we believe in divine healings. But sometimes it takes nyame di dua doctor bi mu ni healu because yare na ayo no the same doctor healu obi anko. But if you have a divine intervention, then God will heal you through that doctor. Go to hospital. They make what I say. Obi yare pu obi. Yare pu obi bado kwame. Na maame na ye kokwasa ni akwaka asem na ofie ni ejai. Abre betimi dia court address that issue to punish the person. Ebi na papa yi. But the issue of so all resign kwabiti ni. Tie ma asema make graphic a publication bi. And no the media t graphic daily graphic a publication bi. That's the November 3 2023 Friday. Was say Ghana's Controller and Accountant General Kwesi Kwanin Bosompiem has announced his bid to enter parliament on the ticket of governing New Patriotic Party. Mr. Kwanin Bosompiem recently held a rally in Swedru, leading more than 2,000 supporters of the party on a 3-hour health walk through the principal street of Swedru. The state-run Daily Graphic reported, were declared the intention to run. He has no business. So I'm better hold by this time. Come, I'm catch you.
Morally.
The October 30 walk drew supporters who also dreamt hope the candidature of the Kwanin Bosompiem. He tells supporters remain focused on selling his candidature and refrain from attacking aspirants when nominations are open in December ahead of primaries scheduled for February 2024. At Mrs. Subium, he tells supporters remain focused on selling his candidature. Come Nipana declare of your politics. It is say the crack. Say the crack, Mr. Bawa Simo can say the crack. Per this publication, any diabani nano come. Suspicion will automatically follow you. Say, any the crack say you want to woo the delegates to vote for you and walk sad. Come men are not from Palmity. May Cassasi will be a semi producer said, my better, semi better margin. Minimum say the crack and the crack. Mr. Bawa no na akwaka asem no and at TV3 for publishing. You understand?
Yeah.
Because you see omu medium no and they kan. Kwame akodo whole world. News we are quite and I watch this program live. I watched it live last Saturday. Now let me tell you something. Me say until say papa no or the be court. So I'm fan court as sisi ejina is here no. At the stance no. My belief say as the end the crown stands.
All right, thank you. 6 after 9, this is Kessben 92.9. I've reported Ziga speaking on the Controller and Accountant General and the issues are abano. But for the purposes of education, I've reported morally, suspicion falls on you, Sir the Honorable Bosompim, the Controller, Ebetime are residing. But the position of the law, what is there, precedent, established by the Supreme Court. And you know, say, we intention no what they about. Mame and now I said, Namin fast and be my Bayport Savings and Loans and pay PLC Pacho, one more at the fixed deposit investment scheme no at the Aba. Na utieme oye Ghana Dredini Pacho Usika no Fabra. Na Fabi Ebesie Ewo a Bayport Savings and Loans. Na Ube engage with us on a fixed deposit noa yebema interest be brave a negotiable based on amount what they ever 91 days ewo ho package no yebetime at the amount 182 days ya the bema and a 365 days the entire year no ubetime a fixed deposit with us na ya negotiate the interest on investment when you know for more than 20 years in and a Bayport Savings and Loans for a year Juma Ewo my Ghana. It is a multilateral company with more branches across the world. And pay what they usika ebe investment ewo a year Bayport Savings and Loans and pacho unto usikenwe idea ye bebo ho ban ye at the amount na afe yetimi amount a year interest so bebre and pay call ATTC ewo kokomlemle womo office no eben ho ko na woni omo enkode enkomo from womo on 0245 153 283 0245 153 283 and also set for 0263 007 922 na one a Bayport Savings and Loans for any enkomo anope na from now to the end of the year mpacho oni omoni enkomo womo beje so womo investment scheme yi a fixed deposit no ebebo pa for beto ho 3 months pe na wo de hwe de beba beka o principal no ho so womo hwe na wankasa obede ho adanse be de kwame Appiah Kubi Mr. Oh that
I meet you and it's very interesting.
I see and the crowd ajo
eh sir
ajo and then ajo
oh ni nti I say wo de o person call politics mo fa adwuma no to ho na wo de o kwa na wako
exactly
suspicion you have to answer a lot of things anyway.
Avishapa,
I think
you're looking good.
Thank you.
You're looking good. Now, Ora Leslie Ado Listowa, a rector at the GH Schools. Starting here now, GH Media, right?
Yeah, GH Media.
Yes, they say a GH Schools. It's an expansion aba eradiadom ya cheche ya shiemo edi bebre na no edi aba beka ho enti adopay yeba ni aba be GH Schools ho enkomo na afe wo ye parent na otie yen wani so ade hu no ene se wo ba no benya ntete na wanya nimde no watimi de abo ne bra pa chonkomo we o chefa ewom let's GH Schools ho ete say de na ekoso ewo ho
maminda wase na menchia etiefo nyina eni wahwefo nyina eye last week na Ghana Tertiary Awards
okay
Maakye abasobode as media school of the year
I see
and cosmetology school no sunya cosmetology school of the year and a fashion school no sunya fashion school of the year.
That's right.
Ye catering school ni technology school no dey afi na omoba nti ende ye tiase but minsano enya na menyanka so menya the educator of the year. Nti yebeda nyame ase but osha people are now recognizing what we are doing.
Okay.
Nti when they look at almost how our students are really working in industry, how the school is growing now. Now I was say not just say about body no you started with media school where we were you started on a year programs for TV stations and so on. Into your branded programs and non-branded programs.
Okay.
Your programs and you see on television as though it was a television station that did it.
In terms of production.
In terms of production, non-branded. And your branded one, I to me a tutu sono. And you did more and I who say no, we then need to beef up your staff now, one until a noon ma school no start here. Then we started with the school, GH Media School. And who said no, we cannot train the people for the same industry.
Okay.
So we have to diversify.
Okay.
Now you share makeup now year for television. No? Then we started with cosmetology. So we added all the other cosmetology things to it. Wow. And you started to say yeah. After now you share costuming in television where you have to get your
dress properly.
So the Maya started GH Fashion School.
Okay.
Nti started fashion school no na dey other things so e can fashion no ho. Nti o buy your fashion school na and normal fashion school a wo corner uye bibia bi no. We have semesters outcome.
Okay.
Into first semester no what we want to see. We want to see you sewing children's wear.
Okay.
Second semester we move on to ladies wear and men's wear. Okay, so jai wo ho na wa jai because that will form the basics.
Okay.
But ubetumi akọ third semester where you learn how to sew kente and lace near the adeno. So we call it occasional wear.
Wedding gowns near the
yes, and at fourth semester near wedding gowns and suits. So in bar from the first level, no, you see what they are doing.
Okay.
You see what they are doing. So no in my fashion school, no. Currently I can say fashion school no has even taken over the media school. Then we added catering because production I was here. So the catering GH catering school, and that is also growing well. Now normally what we do is that we go to industry, call industry near share how our students are faring, send you more year near the other. You call industry back on a station bit share and say they need people who will be in the studios with them where equipment be a touch man or make me fix it.
Okay.
So we went back to school and then we started with our GH Technology School.
Okay.
So our technology is technology geared towards the media. So with that we have people stationed in MCRs, technicians sitting in MCR studios and so on. If the machine no touch man, to me I troubleshoot instantly.
Okay.
So and only if your 5 schools are your war CCR.
Wow. They say that you are more than investing.
By the grace of God, no.
Oh, yes.
By next year,
you transition.
You've
done
GH
so
Technical University College.
Wow. Yeah. You've done so well. Amazingly, no. You travel Hodebia, and then we see the crop of buildings as sprinkle up. How wama that area no yes, the economic activities are so ewo na wama hono aye vibrant. In fact, the number of students every wase abano so I mean your contribution to the Ghanaian media entirely no cannot be underestimated. Why are there? And mumu deserving of award no mwenya no. But ma yemra na yemreke it down even though what church schools no I wo hono courses bit said the and the respective schools no offer. Let's begin with the media side, no.
All right. So your media school no has 4 departments.
Okay.
The first department, journalism and media studies.
Okay.
And no nim atro no. Na the omo journalism media studies because I don't know about TV presenting, about radio presenting, but about media law.
Okay.
Media law no so I know say newspaper reporting. Into no for those who can really write. Now we have another crop of people they can't really write, but they are very good performers. So we have journalism and media arts.
Okay.
So with that, you offer the TV presenting, the radio presenting, but you offer acting. So we share journalist, you were journalist or not to me true. And you were journalist to me tina TV so yes on to me true but bet to me can ye. So we put them into the media arts category. And I watch television and film production. Handle camera, so camera production, editing, animation near the television and film production. And now we also have those who are into graphic designing and we have multimedia production. Okay. So that is the these are the schools
within the media side
we have in the media.
Okay.
About the cosmetology now, you were beauty specialty.
Okay.
They are beauty specialists. Omo facials, omo makeup, omo nails, and pedicure, manicure. But if you get to the next level now, then you move into a second department, which is beauty therapy, omo the massage and body therapy.
Okay.
Now the third department only a full cosmetology and no be including hair technology.
I see.
The hair technology no na weaves and then wigs, weaves and wigs, and wig caps are
money.
So not when you add that one, not just full cosmetology.
Okay.
Fashion design fashion design and technology. Okay. Just one department. And a catering also one department.
Okay.
Yes, and then our technology school is also one department. So these are a department.
I read one homework day.
Yes.
Fifi, we're very serious. And I had the annual bonabaso. But in all of this, Obi Baby says a basic requirement. Will be to me at the about GH schools day or person be fashion then necessary winya or person media side then necessary winya.
And before I make call basic department, local branch and seminar.
Yes.
When you look at the quality of people you channel out now, which means who say these are practical people.
Exactly.
Yes. Migrant interview been a maker say Ghana your problem they say our basic education. From primary 1. I could see primary 6. Even to JHS, you used to learn English. You is obi krum kasa. It will be conjugation. Then
consonant and vowels.
You've used the essential part of your life to just study somebody's language, and then you have to then start expressing yourself in the language, and also you will be taught concepts in those languages.
Yeah.
Okay. But if you go to the other part of the world where they are using their own language, immediately they start inculcating skills into the children. Into obedru
the higher level.
Higher level, not after they or created, then they move to creation. Right. Then they started creating things. Okay. And that is what we must adapt. The future of Ghana education should be technical and vocational education.
Okay.
We draw things that we have not seen before. Even though it is expensive, we must try and move to that level. Okay. And that will be good for development of this country.
But unfortunately, impression and Crawford do now when it's yes, no, I don't know perception. I mean, obi a wonya ade na disua mu ana wako vocation obi a wonya ade ne humasua no ense da nko animo no ana wako
ye those who apply that trade obi hu na fitani na waye ne hu fi professionalism no, that is what we need to attach to it. So those who are applying the trade should make sure they bring that dignity to the trade. Yes. Yes. Me ba school Akuoko International School. Fashion designing, fashion designing. And yes, that is okay, because me wa Elisha who be a man that yes, she will continue with it, but I need to give her skills. And when you get skills, it's skills for life. To me, Pama dear a whole lot of designs.
Yeah,
she will have the opportunity to go to the university to do whatever she wants to do. But woman trade now. When your certificates are taken away from you, you are left with what is with you, which is the trade or the skills that you and see, Miss Lester apply that trade so my jumano so crandy and your modiaka hoyentro or better trust.
I don't need a tailor for carpenter for other mechanics
or better trust
and the corner brass
Christmas you be home you be disappointed.
I see. So it's a basic requirement, very important to me.
We are accredited by the CTVET, the Commission for Technical and Vocational Education. Training. So any qualification can place you at a level. So there is a level called proficiency that you have to learn the basics. Now, basics, to me, I build it on the basics. So you do proficiency 1, proficiency 2, and then you do certificate 1 and certificate 2. And then you write the certificate 2 exams, which can take you to any university in the country. Yes. Then we also have those passes. But Ophélie English and maths. Obi say maths na dear friend of mathematics cry na just one person obi cry na abodu ho. Nti obi Ophélie just one subject. Our our educational system, they say, unya F in English, maths, or science. No university should admit you.
Yeah.
And that is what it is. But you know, you must have Kwenya.
Okay.
You more Kwenya ma ube throw those papers, no. Now, and yes, I will throw those papers, but I throw uye course, no. I'll be certificate 2.
Okay.
No matter what certificate 2. No way to me anya akwenya. No dia ye diploma no. But so who passes no up to E8, then you can apply for the straight diploma and do the straight diploma.
And just say no more highest no a diploma.
The highest
right?
no a diploma.
And only for saying 2 years.
For 2 years.
For 2 years.
Yes.
Okay. And that is GH schools and bene a year owner and a rector no AD and combono. Yeah, kasa e be a parent be person or pick him on numbers no. And te obetre location no baby a school no ewo na afemo numbers no they are 2 drama me.
All right. Tenti ye wo Achimota Abofu Junction. Ye ni ICGC.
Sorry no,
and adjacent. You were the same vicinity with new station, Achimota new station, new transport terminal. No, now your numbers no 0544 62 22 50 and at 0577 62 22 50 and at 0204 62 22 50. Your numbers near into Tigo 80 Vodafone so MTN. And MTN so near person who free biano who free usabe this December admissions no is for January intake.
Okay.
And say in fact was getting in Akuoko Ebeka in San and see I was so to me a banner before forms.
But just a quick one.
Yes.
School fees ne boy saying obi o ha o tie wa no pay free session or body draboso asenkregwa board there was say krupon bogoso and all those areas the banner obaha ebia wonya baby ntna more accommodation facilities absorb wo munyina.
Yes, you were accommodation facilities a hostel. The hostel facilities no school more which me anya hostel. And your school fees no so very moderate. The good thing is to me to in installments. Until you have 50% about me start now before I bet show exams no. Now with the payment no. Now there was one unique thing about the friend Equiflex, GH Equiflex, flexible way of acquiring equipment. Say, I can't dear now the bay jumano to school no, which me at and kakra, which you have near the equipment no. The mau year now cost where it's here.
Okay. Because we school no way na any man be here. Now if you want me there
GH Equiflex.
I see. This is guy I don't pay my minda was say. But numbers need to be a mommy one more time.
It was 0544 62 22 50 and it was 0577 62 22 50 and it was 0204 62 22 50.
And I don't know GH schools, but your urban person or your fashion, or person or your catering, or person or your media studies. I did be a person here at the fans and trade you behind, but your GH schools, a being up no at all. January admission no air courses is here, and to offer oral list over, and then a pump for one more ebeboa na urbano abba budget name dear. Lizo, Mamma now was here no say. Thank you so much. I was here, but I say just about 5 minutes. We'll check out of here. Now, Kessben Cashport, the winner, no, it's with the number 0546 61 5369. The winner, no, on Kessben Cashport is with the number 0546 61 5369. But your mom friend, my man, in come on. I'm faster than be more posting in a drone, impossible, Mr. Pache, boosting meal system, no, a boama, what nation could bow ni pay, but pay her bar shop will be a man, will be a no, penoni be, no, na ebeboa we yepa. I don't open the door more to a frame booster about Mr. 4 on 0246 208496. 0246 208496. Now, only in booster for any income and pay one bed Joe, so no ubenya be at papa. Franco Trading Enterprise for the Roman Patch phone papa fee any And pay open phones, papa, say your Android, say your iPhone, open television set, and a refrigerator, air conditioner, open at all, and yet do what you might be at Pacho. Only Franco trading for Ning Command, pay one bejoso. Not one more to me, I'm be at all. Numbers near 0246 422 338. And also say for 055 5939 311. Not only Franco for Ning Command and pay. But Tampa Prostate Center for Adaroma of a was and some in Kanchosa, we are Bema, Pacho Johnson, Anna Johnson, Ibia Kemo, 40 years and above, Ube Husa, Ashensu, dear Yina, Ibrana Joa Johnson, Tentempa, and Prebebre, and Sana, Diachi, and pay, call about Tampa Prostate Center for Aswaya, not when you were more ending Komo, prostate, you know. She might be about how be about Hobia and Pacho, what business here tuning in and was the amount. I'll pay for Tampa Prostate Center for on 0553 800 678 0553 800 678. And also say Kokaswanyano main road Neso Fifi Pratt last talk a hona be home na and pay when you were more ending come on one more bejo so Kessben Media, yeah, the prayer gallery at the brought the 15th of December. Yeah, the bonfire the radiasi. Na ya ne kese e no tempacho brabe kaye ho. Na ya ni software koko dimension mo ewo eye Citadel Church International. Ewo Tishi First Junction on the 15th of December. Prophet Maxwell Emisa will be there. Software Richard Afo will be there. Plus a host of many more other ministers. And pay bra on the 15th. Na ya ne rade ase. My name is Winner in Komo. Hello, good morning. Of Maakye. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, good morning, as you say.
Nadmo.
And I'll pay where we need Kessben Cashport.
All right. I
have found out here you're free.
All right, but I think 500 is all.
Yes, you've gotten it on your phone, right?
Yeah, I've gotten it.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. To me, wait, I don't know. Na Emma's Global Link for the Roba, Pacho Broche Codier. Is it with the Mufua, Emma's by in Pacho, Broche Hon Crata, will be Babu, a faso. Now, Dada, with the Pacho, you're training in them, we're 2 years. I don't channel pay. Pacho, Pesa, we are Jumana, we see a dear Ewaman, America, Canada, Shagan States, Nina, and pay. But what that you know, honey, Fasua, Emma's Global Link. That one will be shared on Crata, same you know, the Bayer Juba. Not one set to be a cow vessel. I don't pay Ukra one Casa one son, where you carpenter, or your plumber, mason, but your brat, you don't be called Wako Yajuba. I feel professionals, teachers, nurses, I'm more migrated to other countries. I don't pay money a year, a mass global link for an income more. That one will be Jim so now, fame, or country one seminar, one more boss, a walk. I could dinner for Akakan was Saba, but your brat, one be Jevisa at the amount. Ticket reservation, one mobile hotel reservation, in your mobile the amount. Moya group, more person more comfort, sightseeing, tourism, tea, and a more crab, one right. Emma's Global for Bayan in no at the amount. And I'll pay for one more on 0504 20 3401 0504 203401 and also for 0535 502499. Now on the Emma's Global for any command pay one bejo so pa Kanisa no air number 1 pacho e would drama so a 2 pain I say Kanisa ebema vagina discharges in no for candidiasis gonorrhea menstrual pains in offer Kanisa to us here pre compare at the mouth and pay content taxi run e what chiba no ko obenya biato and what you know baseline pharmacy no baby I will be a be wo boremu akwajibi na no me Kanisa no e correct for one pay on 0202 990943 0202 990943 and also say for 0247 887436. Now when it Kanisa for an income pay. I'm grateful for your time. Thank you so much for staying through with us. Beginning from 5:30 up until now, Suffolk came your way. And then we took over after the news team. We are back again tomorrow to serve our nation, Ghana. On behalf of my team led by Kojo Preko Dampa, Richard Appiah Sapon, Andy, technician on duty, and then Fifi. We say a very big thank you. We need to call me Appiah Kubi. Joe comes up next with midfield action together with the entire sport team. I don't jump any our china yebesan so anywhere dear. Good morning and enjoy the rest of your day.
Wakwana kosi na fo ayu kuni chechene ma biana ni kosoni ja obrete ni kupodo fo eja wo mo kuni maba agurana na yiri kwaba akasa no makasa french wo bie na no awobo ajo asana na ho fe bia wani bono so awira cheche wakwana ne bani na sene